Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer, and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations! You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. I'm your host, Don Pellegrini. Alongside me, my man Rob Hill for his first show of this Tuesday. What is it, the 13th?
Yeah, it is.
Man.
Yeah, it is. 13 days into the new year. Somehow we've made it. We've made it 13 days into the new year. Awesome to be back here, guys.
Yeah.
After my, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know everybody's schedule, copy and paste. Even though, shout out to Melissa, she put together a schedule for us here in the break room. But I would argue, the weirdest schedule here at UA, and I don't think it's close. I have like a split weekend where it's like my Monday is my Saturday, and then I come back and work here with you for 3. I'm with Common tonight, but then I'm off tomorrow, and then I work Thursday through Sunday. So it's a very, like I can't call it like a weekend for myself.
Yeah.
It's almost like a pit stop that I have.
When I first started, I had a straight shot of days, but it was Wednesday through Sunday, so my weekends were Monday and Tuesday.
But you got back-to-back days,
Clubs weren't popping on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'll say that much. What's going on, everybody? How we doing? We had a nice 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. show. We're going to continue the fun right here in the 3 p.m. show in the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. We have the Jackpot Series, we have the Vault Series, minis, jerseys, and the goal line reps. Pretty much every series in the room right now is loaded with headliners. We have that beautiful Rob Gronkowski Buccaneers Speed Flex in the jackpot, which you can pair up with that awesome Tony Gonzalez Authentic. I get it, we all love the Speed Flexes in the break room, but sometimes you got to show respect for those awesome Authentics. That Tony G Eclipse in that jackpot series is insane. You can only double up with the Gronk and the Tony Gonzalez if you get in the double or the quad in that series. We have a Vault Randy Moss Speed Flex on a salute to service that you could pair up with a Jahmyr Gibbs Speed Flex in that same Vault series. We have a semi-new mini-series. The only photo headliner gone is John Lynch. Jerseys, we have a pretty good spot right now. 13 boxes, 7 headliners. Darrell Revis, Bo Nix, Jason Taylor, O.J. Simpson, Will Anderson. What a game that he had last night, Will Anderson Jr.
Yeah.
Anquan Bolden and Jamal Charles still out there. Now, I will do a top-to-bottom rundown showing off these great breaks and these great items that we have in the room. But first, let's roll a little dice, see what our chase wheel spin will be. Now, let's get our virtual dice roller because we need 6 or higher to determine our divisions for our breaks, our break order. So, here we go. 6 or higher. You got a guess, Rob?
Let's rock 12 today. You know what? Actually, I take that back. I'm going to go with the number 6 for the amount of points that Pittsburgh scored last night.
Oh.
So I'm feeling sorry to my Steelers fans out there, Fugland.
Man.
Look, I was very every pick that I went with this weekend, went 5-0 on picks. I told you guys my lock over the weekend was Texans -3 last night. And huge shout out to the Houston Texans, by the way, man. We get Texans here all the time in the break room.
Will Anderson.
And they played through a litany of injuries, too. We had a couple of guys go. Obviously, Nico Collins was scary. He had his concussions. Mm-hmm. And then Woody Marks got banged up a little bit. But how about Christian Kirk?
He had a great
turning
game.
back the clock.
The old vet.
Over 140 yards and a touchdown last night. But obviously, the story was the Houston Texans and my 49-1 ticket dominator staying alive. San Fran and Houston Super Bowl stays alive for one more week.
I think there was a stat, Rip told me something where like the 49ers, they're either missed the playoffs or they're in the NFC Championship and the Super Bowl. So it's a pretty good pick right there.
And even though San Fran got some awful news, which we found out right away with George Kittle, with Kyle Shanahan confirmed after Sunday's game that was an Achilles tear, they're getting some great news as Fred Warner returns to the practice field today for San Francisco. So
Well,
you never know.
You picked number 6 for the shot on the Steelers. Well, how about number 8 for their quarterback, Aaron Rodgers, who just hit me today. I thought he was going to come back if Mike Tomlin came back. Now Mike Tomlin gone.
Yep.
We might have witnessed the last Aaron Rodgers football game. And as a big-time Aaron Rodgers fan, Packer fan,
It's such a shame,
I'm
man.
a little upset.
It's such a especially him getting benched down the for like the last 2 minutes for that like last drive. We'll talk about that in a bit because we got a much more pressing matter here. We got to get to my guy Nathan Deere. Welcome in, Nathan. He said, "How do I get in?" Well,
Great question.
you're actually going to see how the show gets started up. So we got the dice roll to figure that out. We're gonna have the Chase wheel spin coming up. But yeah, Dom, if you want to
First, I'll drop the
that
link
bad boy
in the chat for you, Nathan. Nathan, I'm sending you our break page right now. So you want to click the Join a Live Break. You'll see the best breaks here, the most loaded breaks with the most headliners and the great items. You can win a Speed Flex helmet, jackpot, and the vault right now. You click on those links. You can see the items that are still available in the series and the spots that are still available. Very easy. You click the break that you want to get into. Make sure that you read what break you want to get into because we have several on the site right now. Jackpot, the reps, the vault, the jerseys, and the minis. Click the break that you want to get into, and it's this simple. Boom. Click it. If you want to get in the single, the double, or the quad, let's say you want to do the double. Because you're like, hey, man, Gronk and Tony Gonzalez double up in the NFC South. I'll take my chance. Boom. Add the quantity, add to cart, do your checkout information. We'll add you to that break, and you sit back, relax, and boom, that's it. We already have your shipping information, so if you win, nothing you have to do after that. You just chill and wait for your item. Very easy, but I did drop our breaks page in there for you, Nathan. I just want to clarify that you're buying a spot for a break. You're not buying an item. You're buying a spot to win an item for a fraction of the cost, so you're not guaranteed to win something. Unless you buy all 8 spots, then you're guaranteed to walk away with something.
Yeah, and Nathan, if you want to, do I have to go to YouTube? No, not at all, my friend. I would recommend if you do participate in breaks.
Twitch.
Yeah, exactly. I do recommend Twitch. It's a vet move. Reason why we say that is because, well, one, for whatever reason, the stream goes through there quicker. There's not as much delay as Facebook and YouTube. And as well, you're about to see this happen live, Dom, because
sure.
we do have a break coming up in the Big Play Jersey series. So, Nathan, I say this all the time to people that are new to Ultimate Autographs. The best way by learning how to play is by watching. So
100%.
You're about to see how this entire thing goes down. But like Dom said, if you do plan on buying in any series, the great thing about our new website, you join at a perfect time. You can actually see which headliners are available, photographed and secondary, once you do click on the series. But if you want to have an idea of how many boxes are left and how many headliners are left, we got all of those numbers for you so you can figure that out as we go along.
Yep. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. If you get in the breaks and you want to call it a box number like Rob was saying and you want to be first, the customers let us know that Twitch is the fastest. I know Facebook has the longest delay. Now, if you're like, hey, I just want to get in the breaks, I don't want to call it the box numbers, then you can watch on, any Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch. But if you're like, well, I want to call my boxes and get my own box, then I recommend Twitch is the fastest. But you can drop in box numbers on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Just YouTube, there might be a little delay. What's up, Michael? My two favorite hosts.
My guy.
Yeah. You better not say it to 2 other hosts. I'm gonna watch other people's shows now and see if he says that. All right? 'Cause that was nice. You never I don't hear too many compliments, so when I hear one, it's get a nice little fuzzy feeling in your stomach.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want Dom to. You don't want Dom to be investigating you on that.
I'm very emotional this week, Michael. You probably know why. All right, you guys probably know
Remind me why that is again.
Bulls lost.
Yeah, just tearing on my heartstrings for that. It wasn't because you had any I don't know, any bad meals that you have, any bad cheese that you couldn't digest. Or...
Well, I've had a few bad meals this weekend. It's not so great, but that wasn't it. I feel fine because of those bad meals, but
you know what? I will be because again, my Jordan Love MVP ticket, my Packers preseason Super Bowl pick. We all lost this week, so I'm not gonna poke anything at you. I haven't had a chance to yet. It's the first time I'm seeing you. No, Dom was the first person I texted after that Bears and Packers game.
You did.
You were the first person that I hit up just to make sure you were all good.
I was laughing when you sent me the second thing because I remember the Cubs getting Bregman because I remember seeing that. I was like, oh great, if this day was
no one, dude. Jeff Pass. Did you see Passon's tweet about it?
No.
So he tweets out. He says, "Breaking: Chicago Cubs sign Alex Bregman, 5 for $175." And an insane night for Chicago, by the way. They signed one of the best free agents in Major League Baseball to what some refer as their top team in Chicago. The Bulls won that night, the Blackhawks, and of course the Bears, great come from behind win. But Jeff Passan, who's the league MLB writer for ESPN, said, well, maybe Alex Bregman can score a red zone touchdown here. And ever since he tweeted that, everything basically transpired.
It's Passan's fault?
Yeah, I would definitely blame Passan
I got to tweet Passan tonight?
For that Bear avalanche that happened. I think you know better than I'm with you. I feel for you, buddy.
Thank you, Michael. All right, we're going to spin this wheel. I don't see a box number in the chat for our jerseys. So we'll spin this wheel. If it lands on a box we already did, we'll get the closest number. I can grab this, Rob. They're right next to me.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, my legs are in full recovery mode yesterday, because for me just being 26, those really intense 5-on-5 rec pickup games really knocked the crap out of you for whatever reason, so.
Dude, I'm at the age now where I get sore from just sitting down, so.
Dude.
At least you're sore from doing something active.
When I literally have to go in the parking lot and stretch between this show and Common Show because I know that my butt's going to be glued to the seat for at least 5+ hours every Tuesday night. So it's like I got to touch my toes. I got to wiggle my hips. Anything I can to get loose.
Appreciate that, Michael. Since you guys, I may need to get in the break. Hell yeah. We're here to 3 till 5-ish, 5 o'clock, 5:15, 5:30. We'll see. But Common and Rob tonight. But Common and Rob now. Right now, I would say the vault or the jackpot, the hot break, Michael.
Yeah, the jackpot for sure.
Right in the jackpot, we have the Gronkowski Speed Flex, the Emmitt Smith Speed Flex, and that Tony Gonzalez Eclipse Authentic. I really love that helmet. A name that we don't get too often here in the break room. Even secondary headliner Isaac Bruce, the Hall of Fame wide receiver. We don't get. Have you seen Isaac Bruce in the break room?
I've seen him on a mini once.
Yeah, I think I've only seen him a handful of times in the break room. So definitely want to take advantage of that. And the vault, a double up in the NFC North with the Randy Moss Speed Flex, Jahmyr Gibbs Speed Flex. So pretty loaded series right now. The only headliner pulled in the minis is John Lynch. A lot of great options still in the reps. But we do have box 6. Let me take that off. Our jersey ticker.
Alrighty. Like Dom's been saying so far, if you guys are just tuning in on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, every single series we have that is available in this room right now, double-digit or more boxes that are left in the series, and every single one of them, almost nearly double-digit headliners, guys, so.
Let me spin this wheel before I do that break, see what our chase wheel spin will be.
Really, really good shape.
So before I do put you guys in the randomizer, I forgot to do the chase wheel spin, so let me do that before I do the break. And hey, perfect, jackpot.
How dare you? Oh, there you go.
Jackpot will be the chase wheel spin, so you can win some awesome items. Gronk Speed Flex, Emmitt Smith Speed Flex possibly, and at the end of our 3 p.m. show, you can win some money back. Let me add that.
The jackpot hurt my feelings earlier today. Well, it's time for you to hurt the jackpot's feelings in this show. So we're gonna do everything we can there for you, Mike.
It's time for you to be petty back to it, Michael. Right? I love being petty. So it's time for Michael to be petty right back to that jackpot.
And it looks like, I mean, you and Daniel both said, hey, Rob, need some good luck in the jackpot series. Daniel, nice to see that you've now become a regular here at UA. Was that over the weekend when you were playing for the first time, or did you start by playing Thursday and Friday last week? Because I remember Daniel's a newer guy here at UA, so good to see you back, Dan the man.
What up, Daniel, the Viking fan? Still got that Randy Moss. And he's looking for some Cowboys, Emmitt Smith in the jackpot.
Hell yeah.
Actually, Emmitt Smith also in the vault as well, Daniel. So we have a Viking and a Cowboy in the same series, if you're looking for both of them. But we also have Emmitt Smith Speed Flex in the jackpot. Maybe there's a Viking hiding out. We'll see. But I can guarantee you a Viking in the vault. All right. Here we go. 8 times here in the randomizer. The Ocho. All right. There we go. Bradley Burr. Is he from Burr Ridge? Bradley Burridge. That's not right.
That would be nice.
Let's see. Copy and paste.
Relative of Bill, perhaps.
Uh-huh.
Did you watch the Golden Globes at all?
Nah.
I'm not usually that type of person that watches that type of stuff, but I was watching it, at least some of my clips. I didn't watch it live, but of course had sports on my mind first priority. But huge shout out to Nikki Glaser. I thought she absolutely killed as a host. Usually people that host those type of events, I think they're very cheesy, very corny. I thought she did like a really, really good job hosting the whole thing. So
You know when people, like a tragic thing happens in their life and they kind of like find a way, they go like on a shopping spree or they just buy something to get over it? Like people, sometimes if they're lonely, they buy a dog, right? Well, I was a little upset after Saturday, Blackhawks lost.
scared to see where this goes.
No, I bought myself a Nintendo Switch 2 on
Nice.
Sunday.
Oh,
So
dude.
when the Golden Globes, I was locked in Mario Kart, so I was.
Let's go. Let's go. Do you cast it or do you just play it like on the device
I
itself?
play it on the device. I like it the TV a little bit, but it's such a pain to get on the TV. So I just play like on the thing.
But like the screen size and the graphics are better on
yes,
it itself.
And
So
it's a lot
yeah.
bigger now than the last one. So
Like, not this Christmas, but the one before I got Jazz a Nintendo Switch. So
There you go.
yeah,
Alright, they're fun.
she takes her anger out by running people over on Grand Theft Auto. So that's what she enjoys to do.
Perfect.
So,
Sean, the NFC North, the NFC South, the NFC East. Aaron, the NFC West. Eric, the AFC North and the AFC East. Samuel, the AFC South. And Bradley, the AFC West. Good luck to everybody. Michael says, may do a vault. Been wanting a miss. You got it, Michael. There we go. Box 6, guys. Good luck. I think he meant Moss. I don't think he meant miss. I'm going to assume he meant Moss. I'm like, wanted a miss? What? Assuming Moss. Alrighty. Hey, here's a wide receiver. Have one of the best debuts of all time. Rob, you know all about this because he's a Cardinal. Here's your boy, Anquan Bolden.
Hey, baby.
Aaron Custer
woohoo!
in the NFC West.
AB baby.
Congratulations to Aaron Anquan Bolden, a badass wide receiver of his time. Him and Larry Fitzgerald, a great 1-2 combo for Kurt Warner and Carson Palmer. Very, very nice.
Please tell me that's at least a secondary headliner.
It is a secondary headliner.
Woohoo! Let's go.
Anquan Bolden, man, one of the most underrated wide receivers of his time. So freaking tough, so productive, very nice. Cardinals, Ravens, wherever.
Yeah. Was a huge cog in the Baltimore Ravens winning one of their 2 Super Bowl championships this century back in 2011. The Flacco run that nobody could ever forget as a football fan. But yeah, AB was a huge cog in that 2003 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Still to this day, the most receiving yards for a rookie wide receiver in Arizona Cardinals history. So at first, when you talked about breakout wide receiver, I'm trying to think about how you phrase that to open up. I was like, wait, Michael Wilson's in there? I got real excited about that at first.
Hey, the way he played, Michael Wilson definitely deserved to be in the breaks. Over 1,000 yards this season, Michael Wilson.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, and Dom gets excited when good hits come out. I do.
Yeah. Then Rob shows up and I take home a Peppers rave. Yeah.
Was that last Friday or Thursday? What day was that? Because I remember
For the Peppers.
you and Robbie had the 2 helmets I wanted to see. I was pissed at you guys. The Sean Alexander and the Julius Peppers.
Yeah, that was last Friday when I hosted.
Yeah, those helmets were sweet. Very, very nice. Anquan Bolden, Aaron Custer. Don't be giving out my secrets, Michael. Michael's like, Dom gets excited when something good comes out. Come on, don't be spoiling it.
Yeah, I wonder if people that I feel like
I don't know how to tell.
If people at home watch enough hosts here at UA, it's like, is there a tell? Like, can you look in the eyes? Is there like a certain hand motion?
Yeah, I'm not playing poker, Michael.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'm like, do we have to start wearing our poker shades in here?
Michael can read me from miles away.
Literally. Yeah, at the Rave has probably been one of my favorite series so far. Yeah, I love that Rave series. I believe the buy-in spot for that was like $69 for like a single for a full-size Rave Authentic. I know, nice price point, right? So,
What?
yeah, I mean, $69 for a full-size Rave Authentic. Can't find that anywhere else. But what I like about that series in particular, especially if you get a team that has a really, really great color scheme and you just splash the main color right all over it, it's very, very good look.
Let's see. We're talking about some Rave helmets. Let's see if we can. I know we have a few in the break. I know we have one in the Jackpot series. Amon-Ra St. Brown on that beautiful Detroit Lions Authentic. Yeah, the Rave helmets they're gorgeous. I love the matte finish. Obviously, you have the colorful team colors on there. And how about the blue? for the St. Brown. Gosh. Not a rave helmet, but kind of a little bit of a rave vibe with the Eclipse. Still the matte finish, but you have the red pops from the ink. But if you're looking for the rave helmets, St. Brown in the Authentics. How about this? You have that beautiful Tony Gonzalez Authentic. What are we, 5 to go in that double? You have a chance, a Tony Gonzalez beautiful Authentic, paired up with another great tight end, Rob Gronkowski.
Gronky Gronk.
Hit the mic. Oh, yeah, the mic. Yeah, the Bucks rave helmet. Damn, Michael, you have all the raves.
Yep.
Damn.
Was there for that too. Yeah, remember that.
I guess if Michael has a party at his house, you can't call it a party. You got to call it a rave.
Gotta call it.
Come on.
all
Come
right.
on.
You know, I don't know. I don't know too many raves that occur on Tuesdays at 3 o'clock, but you know, for Michael, they're never ending. They go on all the time.
Yeah, the Bucks rave helmets are freaking awesome as well. That's how I was talking to Rip earlier. Here's the Bucks right now. Gronkowski. Any Bucks fans watching? We have a Rondé Barber secondary headliner as well.
Dan Jobbett looking at you.
I want to have a March bracket style, like with the great helmets, flash helmets, rave helmets, lunar eclipses, and there can only be one winner. What is the best style of helmet? And what team is the best style helmet on?
Okay.
There you go. St. Charles, not really rave central.
No, and
you got to make it, Mike.
No, and if anything, by the way, my friend, there's nothing over there that's rave centric. Especially you got to avoid places like Alley 64, Alibi. Mike's hitting home for me. I'm literally just like 2 towns over from St. Charles. So
there you go.
Yeah, I probably bumped into Michael at one of those over there. We've probably been elbow to elbow at a bar. Him hyping up the Bears, me probably dissing them in some regards.
You guys probably took shots together and didn't realize it.
You were that guy. Oh, speaking of somebody that we can consider that guy.
We got.
Well, we got oh man, is he back?
He's
back.
Wick?
Swain Train.
Oh, even
is back.
Tougher than John Wick, Michael Swain.
7 spots in the jackpot quad. So that is going to close out this quad for this jackpot quad spot here, Dom.
Let's do it.
Wow.
Thank you, Michael Swain.
Swain Train is back, baby.
Come and ride the Swain and ride it.
Speaking of a guy who knows a thing or two about the Chicagoland area, Michael Swain. Hopefully you enjoyed your vacation in the Chicagoland area.
Michael, I am a food fanatic. I have to know. Any restaurants you checked out? I mean, you have to imagine. Yeah, he checked out restaurants he ate while he was here. What restaurants did you have while you were out here? Any chance to go to Rickabenny's in Bridgeport and have that breaded steak sandwich?
Ooh.
Best sandwich I ever had.
How about Au Cheval?
I've had
have a great burger.
I got so lucky. The day I went to the Cubs game in September, I was with my cousin, and we were looking to get something to eat, and we just walked past Au Cheval. I'm like, what the hell? Let's try it out. You know, usually there's a line to get in. No line. We walked right in. So it was the first time I ever had it. Very good. I'll tell you what was my favorite thing there. The burger was great.
Yeah.
The wings that they have are insane.
Are really great.
Yes.
Yeah, I've had them only one time. Yeah.
They're like this honey Thai. Very good. Very, very good. All right, Jackpot Quad coming up. Man, I could talk about food all day.
You know, and usually during these shows we probably could, but now that Swain Train's in, he's conducting the show. You guys better hop in, all aboard. So my dining options.
That's some good food here, yeah.
That's some good food, though. Yeah, awesome, man.
All right, Mike.
Hopefully you enjoyed yourself.
Wasn't too bad too for the weather. I mean, last week there was a 50-degree day, and you know, you take that in January.
It's what we got right now today.
Yeah, beautiful outside right now.
Oh.
Hopefully no condensation for Bulls play day.
They do actually, yeah.
Oh boy, hopefully no condensation.
It's all right. They're gonna get their heinies wiped down in Houston tonight, so they have enough condensation down there.
Condensation. Drop me 4 box numbers for the jackpot quad. I know Michael. Not only does he want to win a headline or a speed flex, but Michael was asking about that Patrick Mahomes. Guys, box 3. Thank you, Michael. We need 3 more.
An all Michael break.
Yes. 9. All righty. By the way, guys, this Patrick Mahomes on the table right now, not pooled. This is the giveaway for the jackpot series. So, you want to get an entry spot for the Mahomes? How do you do that? You win one from the and more section. You're automatically entered and $50 store credit. So, I have 3, 9, and then Michael Swain was next.
So 13, 15.
So, we'll let Michael pick us since he had 3. So, Michael, whatever 2 of those that you would want. So, Michael Swain. So, 3, 9, and then we'll eliminate one of those. 13 and 15.
13
Perfect.
and 15.
You were right. This guy sees the future.
Rob Stradamus.
All right, so 3, 9, 13, 15. All right, Michaels. Thank you. I'll put this right to the side. Let me just fix our ticker so we have that updated. Best stand customers in the business. You guys know that, right? If you don't, you do now.
We are?
All right, 9. 14. All right, that's good. Thank you, Michael Resnecki, and thank you, Michael Swain.
3, 9, 13, 15.
Yes, sir. All right, 8 times in the randomizer. Thank you, my man. All right. Ocho. Final click. And there we go. Looks like Michael's going to get the NFC West. All right. We still have an Isaac Bruce in this series. Definitely a name they don't get too often in the break room, so definitely be an awesome, awesome hit if it is the Isaac Bruce. Swain Train, everything other than the NFC West, my man. All righty, so we'll go in numerical order. I'll start with box 3. I'll put that right here. And then put these to the saw. All right. Thank you, Michaels. Close out the jackpot quad. 4 boxes coming up. Here we go.
And then we have another Michael closing out the jackpot single.
Woo.
MP. Thank you, Mr. Polis. Appreciate you,
Thank
my
you,
guy.
Michael. One of my good friends, Mike O'Neill, great guy. Big Bear fan. He had the respect. He texted me on Monday. Said, didn't want to text you after Saturday, and I'm not going to talk smack. Just said, great game. The rivalry's back on. I texted him back. Told him he was number 1, just with a different finger than normal. Speaking of number 1, how about the most sacks in a single season? Myles Garrett.
Woo.
Gonna go to the Swain Train.
Great
Very
way to
nice,
start it.
Michael. Myles Garrett, the future Hall of Famer. This is a guy that we take for granted, and we always do, Rob, when, like LeBron James and Tom Brady, when they're playing, we take the greats for granted, and then when they're gone, like, man, I remember watching Myles Garrett back in the day. This can be one of those players who are like, yeah, I remember watching Myles Garrett back in the day. An absolute beast. 23 sacks this season. Unbelievable. Very nice. Got the smiley face, which if you're a quarterback, you're not really smiling. There you go.
The only problem with Myles Garrett is simple. He just can't play quarterback.
Yeah.
But they might have to actually audition for him to do that, and they could add, another rock onto the million piles of quarterbacks that Cleveland seemingly has accumulated over the last year or two.
Love
but
that jersey that the guy has, like with all the names on the back.
yeah, oh, that's great.
Yeah. It's got like tape them all.
Oh my God, yeah, no, it's a legend. One of my favorite memes that I actually see around the football atmosphere. But yeah, Myles Garrett. Really, really cool moment. Shout out to Joe Burrow for possibly participating in that as well to help him get that. But Myles Garrett, the most dominant defensive player in the world right now. And it's just a shame that you have a guy that is one of the absolute best at his craft, and you don't get to see him past the regular season more often than you would like. I look at him in a lot of ways as, well, we've seen now this guy's getting up in years, but in Mike Trout in baseball, right? Where Mike Trout was the best of this generation for quite a while. Myles Garrett, he's only had 1 postseason appearance, I believe, in his career. So,
That Flacco year.
and speaking of a guy who, after last night's, who these guys got compared all the time. They play the same position, they play in the same division. T.J. Watt now 0-5 in his postseason career. Despite, and in the first half last night, he was causing mayhem to keep Pittsburgh in that game.
It's a team sport. Even with
Yep.
the quarterbacks. A quarterback can't do it by himself. Jordan Love, 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. I can do this all day, but it's a team sport.
100%. Michael, I do agree with you, by the way, my friend. I do think that Shador has definitely shown a lot more than anybody expected. So, yeah, let's see on him.
I'm probably calling Birdie Kozar if he can suit up. See, Bernie. Play quarterback still?
Man, it's almost like, I swear, only if Cleveland had if they could have drafted, let's say a former Heisman Trophy winner that could have just dropped a 40-burger on the road in his first ever playoff start. Man,
Against the rival, too.
Against the rival, only if there was a guy in the league that existed like that. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
And he, baked as well. How about this hit? A Super Bowl MVP.
Oh.
Richard Dent.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Going to Michael Swain. Michael. Richard Dent, Super Bowl MVP, just one of the several players on that defense, part of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But as great as that team was, as great as all those guys were, there was only one Super Bowl MVP from that team. It's this guy right here, and an authentic. Very, very cool.
Yeah, Swain Train leaving a dent in the series so far, 2 for 2. Yeah, Richard Dent, I mean, you ask anybody that has an affiliation with the Chicago Bears, was still around for a long time with Chicago, did a lot of things for the Bears, advisory roles shortly after him retiring, not too long after that 85 Super Bowl championship team. But yeah, one of the most popular players in Bears history.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Richard Dent, the Hall of Fame pass rusher. Very, very nice. Michael, I mean, quarterbacks are not going to like this break. They got Richard Dent and Myles Garrett. Like, come on. Very, very nice.
Let's see if we switch anything up and go to the offensive side of the ball. Now, I've never actually asked you this before, Dominator, but if you were playing in this break, and I think I know how you're going to go with this because I'm going to as well, but do you have like a preference on which side of the ball you would want for a player? I wouldn't care personally, but I know that we sometimes get some players in the room where it's like, I would much rather prefer getting an offensive name than a defensive name. But for me, me personally, I wouldn't care as long as it's a great player.
I always look for my favorite team first, so if it's Packers, I want them all. I like Dave in our chat. We need Dent to come out of retirement to help out with the pass rush. If Rivers did it for the quarterback, why not? Was there a football game this past Saturday? Did the Bears play? I don't know. Did they play?
Well, whoever this Dave guy is in the chat, he certainly had his eye on a game if there was one that was going down. So,
yes, Dave, if you don't like the host or producer of the show, contact our customer service. He's a good guy.
yeah, I've heard some decent things about him.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
I mean, Richard Dent, Montez Sweat, who, by the way, no disrespect to Montez, he had one of the bigger plays in that game down the stretch in the second half of this game that may or may not have happened on Saturday. It's fresh in my mind. I don't know so much about our guy, Dom over here.
I was watching the Bulls Mavericks. Bulls Mavericks was on my TV.
Cooper Flag, who?
Yeah.
Modest Buzelis better than Cooper Flag? Are we starting the
I was getting ready for the Winter Olympics. In Milan, Italy. Can't wait, actually. All right, box 13.
Yeah, it's going to be gorgeous.
I love the Winter Olympics, so I actually am excited about that.
No, they are great. You know what's I'm going to show my age here real quick. Speaking of, because you talked about your Switch earlier, how about a different Nintendo device? That's what got me into the Winter Olympics when I was a kid. Sonic and Mario at the Winter Olympic Games.
Mm-hmm.
So
is that for the Wii, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
Does that include a Mahomes entry as because 30 boxes, 15 headliners, 5 jackpot, and 10 Mahomes entries, I thought. So I can double check again, but my record is that anything from the and more is a entry. 30 boxes, 15 headliners, 5 jackpot, 10 entries. Yeah, I thought these had like paper in them. Can you do me a favor, Rob, really fast?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, loose audio connection. Can you ask Luke in the back if that was for the entries?
Yeah, for jackpot.
Yes. And just ask him if it's everything from the and more section. I'm trying to fix this microphone. So.
Absolutely. Just updating a couple of orders.
You're
you
good.
guys have really picked up the pace. Appreciate you, Sean McGuire, Michael Polis. I can see my boy Brent Hatch popping in as well. So, guys, keep those orders coming in, and I will get to the bottom of that.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix this really fast for you guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that static.
Time to toss that mic. Yeah, we might have to. We might actually me and Dom might actually autograph the mic and
Give it away.
yeah, we might actually make it a hidden gem along with side a Mahomes entry. Everybody wins.
Does it sound a little better, guys? Alrighty.
Dave said it as well.
Yeah, get that. All right. Well, hey, we have ourselves Michael. Your trip to 85. Background static. Let me see. We have a fan on. Maybe if I turn this fan off, that could be doing it. Sorry about that, guys. Let me know. Sound a little better? Let me know. Quiet now? Oh, good. It's probably the fan. Sorry about that, guys. Alrighty. Jim McMahon. Rep helmet. Very, very nice. Congratulations. Luke, is it the and more or Gotcha. So, If you win one of the replica helmets, that's not one of the jackpot boxes, then you will be entered. So, Michael, you're entered for the Jim McMahon, but you're not going to be entered for the Richard Dent. So if you win a rep helmet that's not part of the jackpot boxes, then you are entered for the for the Patrick Mahomes. So this one will enter you for the Patrick Mahomes. The Richard Dent was an authentic. That's not going to enter you, but the rep Jim McMahon will. So thank you, Rob. And thank you, Luke.
Absolutely. Was the fan playing a part in our trickery over here?
That's what it was.
Was it actually?
Yeah.
Okay, now we'll,
static gone before you touch the fan. Well, I'm going to take credit that I fixed the mic then. How about that?
Yeah, part-time host, part-time AV guys. So thank you, Dominator, for doing that. So the great thing is, too, is that now we get to break boxes and we get to lose weight by sweating our keisters off. Even better, man. Let's go.
Tell you what, I ate a whole, one of those, party bags. Not, that one's a party bag, but, the decent-sized bag of kettle cooked jalapeno chips last night. When I said, I'm only going to have a few chips.
Sounds fantastic.
It's never a few chips, right?
Never.
It's never a few chips.
Never.
It's the whole freaking bag.
Yeah, no, that's how I feel. Anytime that they're, and I do this not just in my home, but anybody's home that I go to, my buddy's house, family, whatever it is. If you have Cheez-Its in your pantry, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
You ever have the snapped Cheez-Its?
I've had every variety, but my go-to, extra toasty.
Ooh.
Extra toasty it's an elite snack. Can't have them at any time. I could have a whole meal out of Cheez-Its and I'd be fine.
I like the Cheez-It snaps. My last job, they just had a bunch of those always laid out.
Yeah.
Just in the snack room, and I was like, "What? Who ate all these?" It's like me.
Dom was the president of this high school AV club. Yeah, he was actually. If you guys watch the popular Netflix show Stranger Things, he was actually in the first couple of seasons a part of that AV club. He was with Lucas and Dustin and Mike and Will. He was the fifth member of the group, but the Duffer Brothers wrote him out for some reason. Which, by the way, 30-second stipulation. Have you seen that making of season 5 that they posted on Netflix, the behind the scenes and the making of it?
Haven't watched it, but I keep scrolling past. Is it worth watching?
I haven't. I'm planning on. What's going on, Danny? Saying, did I miss number 4 single by chance?
No, we have not done number 4 single. On which break, Danielle? But we've only.
Danielle's talking about the goal line, number 4. We have 4 spots left to go on that, Danielle. As soon as that ends up filling up with 4 more spots, she'll be good to go on that.
Danielle won that sweet Ray Lewis stat jersey.
Oh, Ray Lewis stat jersey?
Mm-hmm, those are the jerseys.
I have not seen a Lewis on a stat jersey yet.
All righty.
Sounds fantastic.
Here we go. I believe we have ourselves another entry for the Patrick Mahomes. It is a rep helmet, not a Jackbox rep helmet. So it's going to be the Frank Gore.
Ooh.
So Michael Swain, 2 entries for the Patrick Mahomes with the Jim McMahon and the Frank Gore. And you also want Richard Dent and Myles Garrett authentic helmets.
Oh, nice. So you did the McMahon?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Okay.
So very nice. And that is the NFC. Oh, wait a minute. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hold the phone. I forgot. It's not just Michael Swain in this break. It's Michael Brzezinski. Michael. I had the first name right. Michael Brzezinski. There you go. You have yourself a Frank Gore rep helmet, and you have yourself an entry for the Patrick Mahomes. Michael's just like, no. I got you, Michael.
Yeah. He's like, no.
I got you, Michael. Okay, not sure I understand the math, so I get an entry and $50.
There you go.
I got you, yeah.
Yeah, now we're all good.
So, Michael, for the non-jackpot rep helmet, so if you get a rep helmet that doesn't come with a jackpot box, you're automatically entered and the store credit. The Richard Dent was an authentic, so that doesn't. I got Michael. You do have the NFC West.
You do indeed have the NFC West,
Yeah.
my friend.
Michael, make sure you're live. And we already said Michael Brzezinski.
Yep.
The Frank Gore. We got you, my man. Don't worry.
I mean, if you don't want the Gore and the 50 bones, I will. There's an SL donation pool I have over here for me.
And don't forget the Mahomes entry. Don't forget that. Very nice. All right.
So just to make sure,
I just saw 8 Michaels. I forgot. I was like, wait a minute, Michael Brzezinski is in here. And then, hey guys, if you're watching for the first time right now, you see Michael Swain 7 spots, Michael Brzezinski 1 spot. That's all it takes in the break room. 1 spot. And I get it. You see Michael with 7 spots. If you have 1 spot, you still have the same amount of chances of winning as if it was 7 different people in this break. I see that all the time in the break room, and I don't get it why I see it. People are like, well, I can't win because so-and-so has 7 spots. Well, if it was 7 different people, you still have the same exact odds of winning that you would have if it was the same person with 7 spots. So Michael's just doing everyone a favor, close out that break faster.
Sounds like the math is mathing there, Dominator.
Right.
So just to make sure that McMahon was a rep.
I see that sometimes with comments in the chat. I'm just like, guys, no, it doesn't work that way.
So $50 goes to reps as well, right, for the Mahomes entry?
And then
okay, just wanted to make sure.
For the padding.
Okay, I got all that for you guys. Awesome stuff there for that quad.
There's a lot going on in the series.
These are, this is, in my opinion, one of the best series that you guys can play into because there's so many different avenues of winning. Well, and especially in a show like this, right? So if you don't get a headliner, you're going to get a chance at a Mahomes entry, most likely. If you end up landing a non-photoed headliner. Now, of course, we saw Swain Train. He ended up landing that Dent Authentic, but hell, that's it's a Richard Dent Super Bowl MVP, full-size,
one of the most famous teams of all time, the 85 Bears.
Authentic, yeah, exactly. So it's great within itself. That's a hidden gem. But most of the hidden gems are going to get you $50 in store credit back and yourself a replica, like our guy, Mr. Brzeznicki here, is getting one of the best running backs of all time, top 5 all time in rushing yards. So that ain't bad for a hidden gem.
And Michael's, because Michael Swain and Michael Brzeznicki both have a spot. Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes.
At the conclusion of this series, top spot draw.
And is that 15 entries or 10?
I believe it's what the website.
I believe it's 15 because it's.
I think it's 10.
Is it? Okay.
Yes, 10 boxes in the series that contain an entry.
Okay, sounds good. So with that being said, I'm going to give a update to that. I'll give an update to that after this jackpot single we got coming out.
Could be another entry. We'll see. Or possibly a headliner. We got Daniel. We have John, first timer in the break room. Welcome, John. Favorite team, favorite player? Let us know. Donnie D. Hutt. What up, Donnie? We got Kelly. What up, Kel? What up, Joe Bell? And then we got Michael closing us out, my man Michael P. All righty. Drop me a box one for the jackpot single. If you are in this break, and only if you're in this break, I'm going to do a little housekeeping right here.
So for Michael Squared and Brzeznicki and Swain, got you guys on that $50 UA store credit, just so you guys know.
Thank you, Rob. Who's got a number? Jackpot single. Daniel says 28. Thank you, Daniel. See if that box is still available. Yes, it is. I'm liking it, Blake. How about you? I think it's, for the host, it's a very, very easy. And for a producer, and I'm looking for what's available. See, my muscle memory, I still look at the board. I have to learn to stop looking at the board. I can just look at the website.
Yep.
But I love it. How about you guys? You guys are the most important people. It doesn't matter if we like it or love it. What do you guys think?
Yeah, this was not a host and producer driven idea when it came to creating this website because, for me, Blake, I'm a creature of habit. At the end of the day, I'm not a guy who is very, very prone to change. I'm not a huge guy that enjoys change, but this website, it actually has made things a lot easier for us on both sides. But like Dom said, it's most important for you.
Yeah.
It refills things so quickly. If you guys remember, like I'm sure Blake does, we would get a lot of comments in the chat, be like, hey guys, did you refill this? Did you refill this? There's zeros up on the board. You don't deal with that anymore on the website. So the breaks are constantly replenished. You're actually able to see now the photoed and secondary headliners, unlike earlier, because, sometimes you couldn't always pop into the show and hear Dom and I going over what's available when we would do our rundowns. But at the same time, you guys can be IRL doing something, away from watching the show, but just check and be like, oh, Tony Gonzalez is still left. As a photoed headliner in the Jackpot series, but I don't have to watch the show to figure that out because it's there on the website. So
one of the reasons I like it too is because if you're scrolling at night, let's say we're off the air and you're scrolling at night, you can't sleep, you're looking at the website and you see something you really like, just check our website to see if it's still available. Normally, before you have to wait until the next day, the next show to say, hey guys, is this still available? And wait for one of the guys to tell you.
Yep.
Now, even if we're on or off, you guys can check for yourself what's available, make it nice and easy. And if you see, like, let's say it's midnight, right? And we're not on. You're like, man, those guys got a St. Brown authentic. Still down. Is it still available? Oh, yeah, it is. I'm grabbing my spot right now. So I know in the morning I have a chance to win. Could be like a new thing, Blake. I'm sure, could be like a new site thing possibly. But I think it's nice, organized, makes it easy for everybody.
Yeah, and a huge shout out to our guy Eminem and our guy
Marshall.
Yeah, Marketing Mike.
Oh, I'm
Marketing Mike. He was, this is his baby, man. This website was created by our guy, Mike. So he's done an amazing job. And huge shout out to Mike, by the way. On Tuesdays, we like to give shout outs to our coworkers here at UA. He coached every producer that worked over this past week on this side and helped them get up to date. No,
not easy coaching me. All right.
It definitely is not.
You got the NFC North, Daniel, the NFC South, Kelly, the NFC East, John, the NFC West, Donnie, the AFC North, Kelly, the AFC South, Michael, the AFC East, and Kelly, the AFC West. Is that our boy Hayden? What up, Hayden?
It is. It's our guy.
What's up, Hayden?
Speaking of giving shout out to coworkers on a Tuesday, one of the new bloods coming off of his debut.
Heck yeah.
10:30 Monday night show. I saw that him and Robbie were kicking some serious you-know-what.
Saturday, too. Killed it on Saturday night. Welcome, Hayden.
Yeah, kicking your Packers you-know-what on Saturday night.
He was here working, all right? That's what I was going by that. I wasn't even implying that.
I'm beginning to think Rob's mic is the problem. Oh.
Well, here, I could just mute him when he starts talking crap about the Packers. How about that? You don't hear any, Mike? It's all good? I got you. You're back.
Yeah, feel free to let me know, guys, if there's anything going on with this bad boy over here.
All right, Rob.
Anything under the...
How about a headliner? How about a MVP? And a Super Bowl MVP. It is. Come on now. Why are you stuck in there? There you are. Terrell Davis on the Broncos Authentic. That's going to go to Kelly in the AFC West. Congratulations, Kelly. Very, very nice. I hear you, Bob. I'm doing my best to fix it. I'm doing what I can do.
Yeah, Rob's mic is definitely the issue. Hasn't been anything touched over here, guys. So I think we might have to do like maybe like a silent break room. We could be like the Charlie Chaplins of breaks.
Maybe that a little less.
Maybe a little bit lower, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't turn you down all the way, but maybe that's a little bit. There you go, Terrell Davis, Kelly.
Way to go, Kelly.
Kelly, congratulations. I love the Broncos standard. Maybe a hot take, maybe an unpopular take for me, because I know the throwbacks are classic and everyone loves the horse flying through the D. Whatever. Be mature. This Broncos standard now, freaking awesome. Be mature. I love the standard nowadays. You know what I'm referencing.
Just a guy putting in an order.
Yeah.
And Kelly is just a woman dominating this break. So look, anytime that you can win an MVP, my favorite thing about Broncos helmets in particular, besides the Bronco flying through the D, is the 5280 on the front of the lid. Obviously referring to the elevation height that it reaches in the state of Colorado. So that's something that they do. Tradition. I mean, no, it's a great logo.
What?
Yeah. No, I mean, you just usually don't see horses flying through the D. So, like, it's just one of those things that I was not expecting you to say.
You're not getting me sent to the principal's office.
But I am the principal's office. But for, like, the Rockies, they have that as well at Coors Field. They have an entire section in their upper deck with purple colored seats up there to illuminate the height of the elevation. So Denver has the same thing. I think they have one. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's just one particular seat in Mile High. I don't know if it's an entire section. I could be wrong on that, but that they do the same thing there for.
Never been. I do want to go to Colorado one day because I do want to get. Eventually, I do want to learn to ski. And Colorado.
Pizza.
Pretty damn good place to ski.
Yeah, no, dude, I've done both. I've been to Colorado and I've skied in Colorado. You and I should go for the same reason why I won last time. Rockies White Sox. I saw my dad. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, World Series preview coming up in 2026. My dad has a longtime childhood friend that has season tickets for the Rockies. So we sat right above the Rockies dugout and we were talking about Ezekiel Tovar action.
Good player.
Yeah. This was this was his rookie year too.
Is that Zach Veen in the system?
I think Zach Veen is still there. Shout out to my boy Braden Ward, who made it all the way up to AAA before getting traded this offseason to the Boston Red Sox. So a close personal friend of mine. So.
I've seen some 4s on the break page. 4 to go in the vault double, 4 to go in the goal line stand single, and 4 to go in the jackpot. No, I was not looking in the mirror when I said I've seen a lot of 4s, all right? I was not looking in the mirror.
When I look in the mirror, I usually see Justin Timberlake staring back at me. That's what I see when I usually look in mirrors.
That's a perfect time for a rundown. There we go.
Not my best one.
There you go, Hatchie. I ski jumped back in the 80s in Colorado. Damn, hell yeah. Yeah, I want to ski. I want to do all the cool like Mission Impossible stuff. I just have to get the courage to do it. Thoughts on the Arenado deal?
Oh, who said that?
Said Hayden. I didn't. Where'd he go? I didn't even see anything.
Arizona. You got traded to. Can you actually pull that up? I didn't see the return though. I think it was for. I think my dad told me it was for their 8th round draft pick. That they had. I'm gonna put this in the spots.
Yeah. See if Nolan Arenado going to the D-backs.
Yeah.
Let's see. Look at that jackpot series, guys. Helmet's still available. Tony Gonzalez, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Emmitt Smith, Rob Gronkowski. Whew, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty in this series, and we got a couple speed flexes for cash and right-hander Jack Martinez, an 8th-round pick in the 2025 MLB draft, who is not on the Cardinals' top 30 prospect list.
Yeah, no, I mean, it looks like it's a. This is the second time now for Arenado, right, where he's been basically, for lack of a better term, salary dumped. I mean, even if you remember the deal from Colorado that sent him to St. Louis, the best player they got out of that deal was Matthew Liberatore, who, sadly didn't really transpire to turn out to really, or excuse me, they got Austin Gomber, Colorado did. But then they also sent $50 million the way towards St. Louis as a part of that trade. So in terms of this dude, Arenado, I kind of want to just give my 2 cents on this deal. Want to see how much he's owed left on his contract. But for Arizona, right, they shut down Ketel Marte rumors this offseason about him going anywhere. They did trade Jake McCarthy, which I found to be a bit strange, ironically, to Colorado a couple of days ago. But, I mean, you put him as the Eugenio Suarez replacement over at third base. You get an upgrade defensively there. I like it for Arizona. I think they see an opportunity to see themselves get back in the postseason picture. Clearly, pitching is going to be the number one thing they need to focus on going into this year and seeing the development of a lot of their young guys. But that lineup is no joke. I mean, Arenado, Corbin Carroll in the fixture of it, Ketel Marte at the top. How about Geraldo Perdomo? Mm-hmm. He had a phenomenal breakout year for the D-backs this season. So I like it a lot for them. If you can get a guy that's going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, even if he's not in his peak, but you can get him for basically nothing, I mean, you got to take that. If you're
very hitter-friendly park in Arizona.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's Tony Gonzalez. I love this helmet. Not a name that we get too often here in the break room, Tony G, on that beautiful Eclipse Atlanta Falcons Authentic. They could pair up with this gorgeous Rob Gronkowski Speedflex in the Speedflex. Excuse me, the Jackpot Series. Get the Speedflex in the Jackpot Series, Rob Gronkowski.
Mind if I put my final cherry on top? Hopefully, Hayden, that was enough of a breakdown for you, my guy. I can't wait to see you here once you get here before the primetime show tonight. So this is from NBC Sports, Dom. As with Wilson Contreras and Sonny Gray's trades earlier this offseason, the Cardinals are paying down significant salaries to facilitate the deal. Arizona will pay only $5 million of Arenado's $27 million salary in 26 and $6 million of his salary in 27. So they're paying a grand total, I'm not a mathematician, $11 million for 2 years of Nolan Arenado.
I'll take it. $11 million?
That's, dude, that is...
It's nothing.
That's shocking. That is shocking.
Thank you, Hayden. Hayden says, ball knowers, Rob and Dom with some knowledge bombs. There you go. Hey, we got some ball knowers in the chat right now, and they know Emmitt Smith, the all-time leading rusher. You get a speed flex of Emmitt Smith for a fraction of the cost. That double, 4 spots ago. 4 spots ago in that double. Ooh, got one. Got to go, but one recent history question in 1 day and 23 hours. We have the 17th anniversary of an incredible event. Big clue, there was a movie, What Happened? So 17 years ago. What was 17 years ago? 2009, right? January of 2009. Well, what the heck happened?
I'm trying to think of any movie that got released in 2009.
Let us know, Bob.
Yeah, I don't get anything on. I'm assuming it's something sports related.
U.S. Airways Flight 15. Sully. I thought it was sports. That's where I was. It's like can't be the Super Bowl. That's a little early.
I was going to say, yeah. Well, no, that's it's good. Definitely something to know there. Well, I mean, hey, Tom Hanks was starred in a sports movie once upon a time, and
Tom Hanks, yeah, Sully.
A League of Their Own.
There you go.
But in Sully, yeah, never seen Sully, unfortunately. Never.
Me neither. I know Tom Hanks is in it. I also know Randy Moss in this Vault series. Randy Moss Speed Flex that you can pair up with the Jahmyr Gibbs Speed Flex in a double, which is 4 spots to go in this Vault. If they both come out and you have the NFC North, well, you're taking home 2 Speed Flexes with 1 spot for only 202. 2 Speed Flexes for 202 possibly in this Vault series. TJ Watt, authentic. Marshall Faulk, authentic. Emmitt Smith, authentic. And an Edgerrin James, authentic. A trio of Hall of Fame running backs and a future Hall of Fame pass rusher, TJ Watt. Still out there. TJ Watt, expensive signature. You get him in the break room for a fraction of the cost. Sauce Gardner, secondary headliner. That, hey, Colts fans, Edgerrin James, Sauce Gardner, 2 Colts, 1 spot. Get in that double. 4 spots to go. 4 spots to go. Here's that beautiful Randy Moss Speed Flex on the Salute to Service Custom Flex. Love you got the yellow ink on there. I don't know if Randy did that on purpose to match the helmet, but that pops on that helmet. Love that. One of the greatest wide receivers of all time. Randy Moss. Speed Flex in the Vault. Could be yours for as little as 101 a spot. That is our Vault series. The doubles 4 spots to go, guys. Let's see. The reps, only $54 for a spot in the reps. Here are the headliners still available. Alvin Kamara on that beautiful amped Saints helmet. Aiden Hutchinson. Donovan McNabb. Troy Aikman in a Troy Aikman helmet. Full-size rep for only $54 possibly. We don't get Troy as much as we get, Emmett here in the break room. So if you're a Cowboy fan, if you're Hank Hill watching, I know on this there was an anniversary a couple days ago. I saw that one that King of the Hill debuted on Fox about 30 years ago.
Bobby Hill.
Hank Hill's favorite quarterback, Troy Aikman. Well, if Hank Hill's watching the show right now, oh, damn, Peg, I need $54. They got a Troy Aikman rep. That's my favorite quarterback. No, it's not Hank Hill. It's me. Antonio Gates rep helmet. Yeah, the beautiful Earl Thomas. Another name we don't get too often here in the break room. The great safety, the all-pro safety on those Legion of Boom Seattle Seahawks teams. I believe that's the rivalry lid as well. Bijan Robinson. And then we have a double up with the Colts, Eric Dickerson and Sauce Gardner. We got those Sauce Gardner helmets quick. Remember, we pulled out. He got traded to the Colts, and I think it was like a couple days later, we had a Colts helmet and Sauce Gardner. I'm like, damn. Woo, we don't play around. Secondary headliners, Michael Vick and Kyron Williams still available. So Kyron Williams pairs up with the Earl Thomas, and the Michael Vick could be an Eagle, could be a Falcon. We pulled them on both in the break room. If it's a Falcon, Bijan Robinson, Alvin Kamara pairs up with. If it's an Eagle, Donovan McNabb, Troy Aikman pairs up with. So nevertheless, the McNabb will be a double-up opportunity in that break. Now, that's if we get to the double, but the single, it's what's closer, $54 a spot. I love the amp helmets. I don't see them too many anymore because it's not making them, but a damn good-looking helmet. And every time I see him in the break room, I want to pull it and see it up close. So there you go. Only 54 for a spot in that single break. Jerseys, $29 a spot for the jerseys. Darrelle Revis, Bo Nix, Jason Taylor, O.J. Simpson, and Will Anderson Jr. If it wasn't for Myles Garrett breaking the record for most sacks in a single season, we might be talking about Will Anderson Jr. as a candidate to be Defensive Player of the Year. An absolute beast. If you're taking any defensive player to the NFL for the next 10 years, that's a name that you're, Myles Garrett, 29, 30 years old?
Yep.
Will Anderson, just 24, 23 years old? The sky's the limit for this young man. He is just getting started, which is scary to think about if you're
Kid is awesome.
Yeah, it's scary to think about if you're a fan of any team in the AFC South, the Jags, the Colts, and the Titans. It's like, oh, man, I got to play this guy for the next 10 years. Will Anderson Jr. O.J. Simpson, the Juice. Jason Taylor, 2006 Defensive Player of the Year. Bo Nix, the first seed in the AFC. And one of the greatest defensive players of all time, Darrelle Revis, on my favorite Jets jersey, the throwback, the Joe Namath, the Chad Pennington-style Jets jerseys. I love those uniforms. Minis, only photo headliner we pulled was the John Lynch. We pulled the secondary headliners, though. Fred Warner we pulled. Chad Johnson, Thurman Thomas still available. Let's see some double-up opportunities. This is an automatic double box break for only $52 a spot. That's right. You can win 2 mini helmets for only $52. Right now, let's see a double-up. Lawrence Taylor, Emmitt Smith, NFC East. The NFC South, you got Drew Brees, Bijan Robinson still out there. Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas.
Looks like we're going to have a close, speaking of some doubles, in the vault double.
Let's do it.
Thank you there, DA and Dustin Erickson, Brent Hatch, Dan Jobbitt, all contributing towards pushing that towards the closing finishing line there. So thank you guys.
Oh, wait, you said I did or didn't miss it? Yeah, Danielle, we did that break, right? That Danielle was looking for.
Goal line number 4, we have not done.
Oh, the reps? Okay, someone said that we did it, yeah.
Danielle, if you want to drop your order number in there, just to be sure, if it's your order number 283995 or 284001, if it was either one of those, those are the first 2 spots in goal line number 4. We have not done that break. Sean McGuire has 2 spots there. Still looking for 4 more.
Yeah, sorry about that. Someone said we did it, but whatever. All right. We got a double coming up, right? Double?
Correct, Amundo.
All right, just want to ask for my message. Draw me 2 box numbers for the vaults. Double. I'll grab these boxes, Rob, because my back is killing me today because
thank you, my
playing
man.
Nintendo Switch, you're kind of like bent down a lot, so I'm not kidding.
Well, now you literally have to switch to a different position in here as well. Instead of sitting down,
I actually prefer
stand up, move around.
I actually prefer to stand. It's just a little awkward if I just stand the entire show. But I could. I would if I. No problem, Danielle. We got you.
Seeing some great movement as well in the jackpot double as well. Would totally understand why. Thank you, Hatchie, for the 2 box numbers.
Hatchie, I'll take these off the ticker and I'll grab those.
Speaking of Brett and Hatch, he also has a spot in that aforementioned jackpot double. Blake Wilkins said, you know what? I'm going to join you, dude. And he's now got 3 spots in there, Dom. 2 spots to go. Jackpot double.
Yes. Alrighty. And this is the vault double. Hatchie, I don't see box 8 on the ticker for the vault. No 8 on the ticker. We do have box 5. I did take that off. But no 8. It was not on the ticker, my man. Number scroll below. Give it a second. There we are. 2, 4 through 6, 9 through 11, 21. Thank you, Hatchie. So 5 and 21. Let me grab these.
21.
Perfect.
Oh, I'll get that in the...
You're good. I'm going to grab these.
Thought I was already on it.
Box 5. Sir. So I got Kelly, Michael, Sean, Dan, Brent, and Dustin. All righty. 8 times in the randomizer. We roll. Good luck to everybody. The randomizer is going to make a friend or 2 in this break. And a few enemies.
That's how it always goes.
Mm-hmm. Good luck, though. Thank you guys for closing us out. We'll see if we pull the Randy Moss flex in this break. If not, I have to imagine there's going to be a pretty damn good chase for that Randy Moss. And there we are. All righty. Let me copy and paste. Take you guys to your spots. All right. We'll go numerical order. Box 5. Audible. Vault double. Number 3. We'll see if we have a speed flex in this box. Here we go. Alrighty. It's not deja vu. How about a Frank Gore rep?
Let's go.
Gonna go to Dan Jobbitt in the NFC West. Congratulations, Dan. Frank Gore rep helmet. A hit from the and more section, but a great lid. Very, very nice. It looks like the throwback, maybe. Looks good. The red looks a little lighter. Good looking lid right here. You have the Beckett Witness on the back. Nice hit for Dan, our favorite Buccaneers fan in the chat. Very, very nice. Frank Gore, who will be watching next Monday, his Miami Hurricanes playing in the national championship.
Yep.
Very, very nice.
Hard to believe the college season is already quickly coming to an end.
Right.
Another one that just flew by. The year of the Hoosiers possibly could be coming to an end, or we could have one of the bigger upsets in recent college.
It will be an upset because Indiana is a loaded team.
Yeah.
But isn't that crazy to say that Miami could upset Indiana in football?
It just goes to show you how crazy of a year 2025 was.
Right.
So.
Like 10 years ago, 20 years ago, when Frank Gore was playing, Miami upset in Indiana. Are you sure you had that right? It's not Indiana upsetting Miami? Not so fast.
I mean, just goes to, that's why they play the games, right? That's why they play the games.
I want to see Indiana win. I think it'd be cool.
Well, we got another guy in the chat that has different playoffs on his mind.
Playoffs?
Go Bill. Playoffs? It's not Jim Mora, though. It's Nathan Deere saying, go Bills in all caps. And, his fandom actually got me to look this up real quick to see where Buffalo is projected at. Buffalo is actually favorited against the #1 seed in Denver. So it goes to show the lack of respect in Mile High. Telling you that right now, I'm not a big fan of that line for Buffalo.
Here we go.
Telling you that right now.
Box 21 coming up. Vault. Our second box of this double. All right, we pulled this guy earlier on a mini helmet on this team, but not this exact helmet. How about the throwback? Jeff Garcia.
Oh, that's nice.
On the look at the ink that. Man, Jeff Garcia, he's like, hey, I'm going to sign this well. This is a beautiful helmet. So
Must have been a new
signature.
Sharpie you got handed.
Yeah. Beautiful signature for a beautiful helmet. Very nice.
Sick.
NFC South, Sean McGuire. Congratulations, Sean. Jeff Garcia on the throwback buck. Very nice.
I think this is one of those cases where Dan Jobbett is like, damn. As much as I like myself some Frank Gore, really wish I had the NFC South spot here.
Maybe work out a trade, possibly.
Yeah.
Man, Jeff, I like this. Very nice.
That's on a rep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
a good-looking helmet, though.
There you go, right on cue.
There you go. Yeah, Dan already has an offer. This is a good-looking lid. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Since this isn't the same break, obviously, same show, this is eligible to swap those bad boys out.
Damn, look at the ink on here. I like that.
It's a great looking lid. I mean, the creamsicle look for the Tampa Bay Bucks, one of the best around, one of the better vintage looks ever. I think the Buccaneers wore that. I know at least once this year, maybe twice. I just love those, especially when they have the orange creamsicle jerseys. Hell, even the white ones too were great. So one of the better looking jerseys ever.
That was aesthetically probably the most pleasing game. It was the Bucks and the Seahawks, and they were both wearing their throwbacks.
Yep.
And it just looked good.
I watched the game just for that alone.
There you go. Nathan says, I made a purchase. Nathan got a spot in a break.
Yep, gonna take a look at that bad boy in just
Thank you, Nathan.
second.
And Nathan, I want to clarify. You bought what break did I just get it? Well, you tell us, Nathan. You're supposed to look first. But thank you for getting in. What break did Nathan get into?
Let's see what our guy Nathan got. 3 new orders coming in here. Let's see, Nathan Deere. Good to see you, Nate. First timer. You got yourself in that jersey spot. You bought 2 spots in the jersey, so that is now down to 4 spots.
There you go, Nathan. So you got in the jerseys, my man. Once that sells out, we'll do that break. I just want to confirm you're not guaranteed to win in that break. So you just bought a spot.
Single jersey it was. It was indeed.
There you go. Nathan said, go Bills. So I'm guessing he's a Bills fan. O.J. Simpson in that jersey series. We have a Jim Kelly mini helmet in the minis. Also a Thurman Thomas mini helmet as well. Thurman Thomas, a secondary headliner in the mini. So a couple Bills that I can tell you that we have in the break room. There might be some Bills hiding out in the break room in the and more section, Nathan. But these are the Bills I can guarantee that are in the break room. I can't guarantee you what's in the and more section because it's full of surprises. But Jim Kelly, Thurman Thomas are in the break room right now. And we have the Juice O.J. Simpson, which you're already in that jersey series. Thank you very much. There you go. All righty. So what are we going to do next here in the break room? Now, jerseys are 4 spots ago, but you know me, Rob. Jerseys will happen. I'm focused on Jackpot, and I'm focused on the vault, the 2 best breaks in the room right now. You want to hit a home run in the break room? You want to get the best value for your buck? You know, you want to turn that $100 order into a $1,000 piece of memorabilia? Well, Jackpot and the vault are the breaks to do that. I love the jerseys. I love the minis. You can win your favorite team, a favorite player, spice up that collection in the fan cave. But if you're looking to win a piece of memorabilia to either trade, sell, or go on a nice little vacation, that's the Jackpot and the vault.
Well, hopefully somebody's going to feel the same way as you take a nice little winter vacation with this Jackpot double coming up.
Let's do it. Jackpot double coming up.
Kelly and Michael closing that bad boy out. Thank you, guys.
So we got a Jackpot double. There's Kelly. There's Sean, Blake. There's Hatchie. There's Blake again. There's Kelly. And there's Michael. I'm guessing Michael used that $50 store credit?
I can go back and confirm.
If you did?
Would not be so surprised if you did that. That'd be a very smart usage of it.
Mm-hmm. Either way, Michael, thank you for closing us out, and thank you for everyone in this break. All righty. Drop me 2 box numbers for the Jackpot double. 2 numbers if you're in that break, and only if you're in that break. Drop me 2 numbers. You want to win a Patrick Mahomes speed flex?
Yes.
Right? Who doesn't, right? Who said no to that? No one, right?
I didn't hear anything, no.
Right.
I hear a lot of voices going on in my head, but that was not a response in it.
How many entries do we have left?
Let's take a gander, shall we? You said that there's only 10 in this one, right?
According to the website.
Okay. I was going to say, because we had, I think, 15 before. That could be for a different series, though. So we have Michael Wilcox, Ronnie Fleming, Ronnie Sayer, Jason Maris, Aaron Custer, Michael Swain, and Michael Brzeznicki. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 to go.
Perfect. And thank you, Hatchie, for those box numbers. 1 and 4. Perfect.
Gotcha.
Alrighty.
Sean McGuire. Big baller. Let's go, bud. 3 spots in the vault double. Thank you, Sean.
Alrighty. Well, Nathan, whether you like Patrick Mahomes or don't like him, a lot of people in the chat are like, I want to win the Patrick Mahomes because if I don't like him, I'm going to sell his helmet for a couple thousands of dollars. So,
yeah, I would say value-wise, and again, I'm not a, I don't work on, I'm not a punter in anywhere. I can't look at it in exact value and be like, hey, this is worth, but I'd be willing to bet with this Patrick Mahomes, honeycomb, custom speed flex, black visor, probably what, at least $4,000.
Yeah, I'm sure.
At least.
I'm sure that's the only time we'll see the throw up emoji for that helmet. I can't imagine. Alrighty.
The Bills fan and him taking.
Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense. Come on, Nathan. They're off this year for the playoffs. They took the year off. You got to let them slide this time.
1 and 4 for the jackpot.
Yes. I was like 1 and 4. We got that in the room right now.
1.
Alrighty. Here we go. 8 times. Jackpot double. Good luck to everybody in this break. Let's randomize our list. You saw me playing volleyball earlier.
I autographed one of them.
I did see one with a signature over there somewhere.
Yeah, that was fun.
I did.
That was fun.
I was like, who signed this?
Never know. Hidden gem.
Alrighty, there it is. 8 times in the randomizer, guys. Here we go. Blake. Let me move this helmet because it's kind of blocking. I just love that helmet. I want to keep it. You got room, right? You're all good?
Heck yeah.
All right, cool. Alrighty, Blake, you have the NFC North. Hatchie, you have the NFC South. Michael, the NFC East. Sean, the NFC West. Blake, the AFC North and the AFC South. And Kelly, the AFC East and the AFC West. Good luck to everybody in this break. Jackpot, we'll go in numerical order. Start with 1. And then we'll go to 4. There's the
Jeff Garcia.
All righty. Good luck to everybody. Jackpot.
Hoping it's our turn this year, but you never know.
That is true. Broncos, not an easy game. I know the Bills are the favorite, but you said it. I don't know about that. Okay. What do we have? Well, we all like these helmets in the break room, right? Let's get the rave started. How about it? Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Gonna go to Blake Wilkins in the NFC North. Congratulations, Blake. The beautiful, and I mean a beautiful, rave Detroit Lions, authentic. You have the Beckett cert on the back, authentic lid. Amon-Ra St. Brown, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, and this is just a great, great looking helmet. You just have this in your collection, it pops, right? You want something that pops, something that stands out. This one does it. Very, very nice. Congratulations, Blake Wilkins. I know Blake is a Who Dey fan, which is crazy right now. Blake is the only team in the AFC North with a head coach.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Browns, Ravens, and Steelers, no coaches.
Correct.
The Bengals. There you go, Blake. You get to laugh at all those other teams this year. It's offseason.
Zach Taylor's supremacy of the AFC North. But talking about the NFC North in this situation, every single coach in that division, I would probably say, some might argue, one of the best coaching divisions that they have in the NFL, one of the most competitive. And the Detroit Lions, on the outside looking in, they were basically the Cinderella team a couple of years ago. I think they became, Dom, I would argue, the most likable team in the NFL the last couple of years for teams that have success. And Amon-Ra, a huge reason to go with that. I usually have to have my sunnies on when I look at an Amon-Ra. The sun god.
I'm going to move this to the side, the giveaway helmet. Someone won it already. I do want to keep. I love these rave helmets and keep this bad boy on the table. Blake, congratulations. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Gorgeous.
Nice headliner. There you go, Balaki.
All right. Box 4 coming up. Ty says Emmett is coming because I'm watching.
Let's see.
Let's see.
And it's staticky again. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
More static, more fun.
Oh, I mean, do I got to lower you again?
Oh my God.
Not the best day for our microphone.
It's just odd because, I mean, nothing moves. Nothing is just very, very weird.
Right. Yeah, no fan.
No?
All good now? Thank you. Sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. Obviously, we don't want no one to hear static, so let us know if that ever happens. We'll do our best to fix it. All right.
Ghost on the machine.
What do we have?
Emmett Smith.
Ty's calling it. We'll see. Michael's like, yeah, I hope you're right, Ty. No. Just the helmet that I've been wanting to see all show long. Hatchie.
Oh, that's nice.
Very, very nice. Tony Gonzalez.
Let's go.
There you go. Very, very nice. The Tony Gonzalez authentic coming your way. This helmet is freaking sick. Beckett cert, obviously. On the back. All right. Sorry, Jeff Garcia, but you're going back in the box. That was a nice run, but Tony is staying out. Congratulations, Brett Hatch. Nice box call right there. There you go. This helmet's freaking sweet. Look at got the Hall of Fame inscription. Damn. This is sick. Hatchie, congrats, my man. Tony Gonzalez, authentic, coming your way on the beautiful Falcons Eclipse.
In Fuego, my friend, one of the best tight ends of all time. If you wanted to argue that he is the best, I'm not going to oppose you when you say that. Tony Gonzalez, the model of consistency, played for nothing but great teams and contending teams throughout a vast majority of his career. Kansas City, this one on the Falcons. I love the Eclipse, Dom. Yeah, for sure. Nice looking lid. Thanks, guys. No, thank you, Hatchie. We're just a couple goofballs with box cutters and calling out some numbers for you guys. You guys make all of the magic happen here in the UA Live break room. It's yeah, static heat. Yeah, I can hear that from here.
Yeah.
It's got to be the.
I just checked too. You guys weren't kidding. It was
Here, take out the mic individually.
right here.
Yeah, just take from the bottom right there.
Right there. All right, give us 1 second, guys. Gonna let this marinate.
Maybe that's the problem.
Just loosen it back, loosen it back.
Just pull it out. Use the prong right here. Use the prong. Just take it out and put it back. There you go. Show that AV club skill right there. That's honestly sometimes all it could be, but this has been odd. This has happened a little bit on and off here lately, so maybe there is a ghost on the machine. Maybe there's a ghost of the live break room going on.
Hello.
Spooky. Let's see here. 2 spots in the vault, double dominator.
How's it now, guys? We still staticky?
Let's take a look. I'll do
Again, sorry about that.
investigating on my end here.
Let's tell you who doesn't mind right now is Brett Hatch. He's like, I don't care. Hey, static works for me.
He's like, hey, you can guys go on mute as long as my name is in the winner's sheet. I don't care.
There you go. Thank you. Good now.
Good now. Okay.
I heard.
Sounds good. Let me.
I had to step away because I had to listen. I wanted to see how bad the static was. You guys weren't kidding. It was not great.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we are good. Yeah, I think that's the move going forward is to individually take them out instead of on there.
I think that's a little better than just tapping the microphone.
It's the way my grandpappy would fix it.
I would just plug in and plug it back in. You know, plug it out, plug it back in.
I would pay endless amounts of money to have my dad sit in that host chair and have him try to figure out what an OBS system is. Dude.
Me and both our dads.
Homie barely knows how to work Facebook.
My grandma thinks I'm just the smartest person in the world because sometimes when she, like, her TV just will be off and she goes, how do you fix this? And I'm like, you just press the on button. She goes, oh, you're so smart. I'm like, thank you. Yes, you're right.
Grandma Rose?
Yeah.
Where's Rose at?
She's chilling, Grandma Rose, probably. There's the Jeff Garcia. I'm going to put the Jeff Garcia away. Have this Tony. Hatchie, my man. Hatchie says, nice looking lid. Thanks, guys. No, Hatchie, thanks you, my man. You call the box number. You got to find the nearest mirror and thank yourself.
Oh, it's a great question there. Pats or Texans? I'll let you take that one first.
I picked the Texans to go to the Super Bowl.
Did you really?
Yeah, against the Rams.
I got it. What's up?
I'll show you my bracket.
You're the only other guy that I know besides myself that has the Texans making it. Who do you think is winning that game? I'm with Dom. I'm going with the Texans in that one as well. Honestly, Nathan, I'm gonna give you my spiel across. I won't mention your team because you're not gonna. I picked, by the way, Buffalo to beat Jacksonville this weekend, but that's where their season's going to end, in my opinion. I'm going with Denver. I'm going with Denver, San Francisco, Houston, and the Rams.
I did one of those. ESPN had like a bracket, and me and my buddies did them. And I had a terrible first round picking, but my 2 Super Bowl teams, Rams and the Texans, are still there. That's my only chances if it's the Rams-Texans to win that bracket.
Yeah, it's kind of like the March Madness bracket when you fill it out. Doesn't matter if you get your round of 32s wrong, as long as you get your Elite 8, Final 4, obviously the championship team's correct. That is all that matters.
2 spots to go. 2 spots to go in the next vault double, guys. 2 to go. Randy Moss Speed Flex, Jahmyr Gibbs Speed Flex still available. And in a double box break, if both of those items come out and you have the NFC North, well, you're walking away with 2 Speed Flexes for just $202. A spot in that break.
Sea chickens.
Drop a link in the chat for that vault to sea chickens.
I've never seen that. Like sea chickens.
Got some Seahawks fan here, Nathan. Gotta be careful. Bofa. Talking about your squad like that.
Sea chickens. At least he's got them winning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, it could be worse because kind of losing, so I'll take that.
I don't want to scare anybody away. I don't want to scare Bofa away by picking San Fran. I don't want to scare away my new buddy Nathan by taking Denver. But we all got our opinions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask Nathan who's he picking for the Bills Broncos. I think I already have my answer.
I was gonna say I am 5-0. So
2 spots to go in the double box break for the vault. 202. We have a Speed Flex. We have 2 Speed Flexes in the NFC North still available. Randy Moss and Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah, man.
Get those spots. One of the greatest wide receivers of all time, maybe the second best wide receiver possibly, and one of the best running backs in football today, Jahmyr Gibbs. TJ Watt, Marshall Faulk, Emmitt Smith, and Edgerrin James. Authentic still available. 3 Hall of Fame running backs and a future Hall of Fame pass rusher. And we have All-Pro corner, 2-time All-Pro, Sauce Gardner, secondary headliner. So grab those spots in that double box break for the vault. That's going to close out in just a matter of moments. So if you're looking to win a Randy Moss or a Gibbs, don't miss out. 2 spots to go in that next vault. You have a chance to go 2 Speed Flexes. 2 Speed Flexes for only $202. Grab that spot while they're still here.
Vault double coming your way.
There we go. We knew that was going to close out in just a matter of moments.
Michael Swain doing his usual thing.
Come on, ride the Swain. And ride it. All righty.
Swain train season.
All aboard.
He's chugging back in. Yeah, I was going to say, speaking of Tom Hanks, doing your best, Tom Hanks. All aboard.
Polar
The
Express, great movie.
Swain Express.
And Michael, Sean, Jessica, and Michael Swain. All righty.
So I do want to make a PSA announcement here. And, you know, here's something that you guys have to really keep in mind here when buying into these breaks. Now, again, I have seen this. This is the third time I've done this where now Alfredo just got a spot in the vault double as well, but it's going to be for the next break, obviously. So now it's going to be down to 7 because the website now auto replenishes in most cases, unless we're coming down to the very end of the series. Please keep in mind that now more than ever, if you see a break that you want to get into and you're more worried about like, oh, I want it to get to this number or this number, you can have a guy like, and it looks like I got pushed. So that's the biggest thing is that Michael bought those 2 spots, Alfredo. He closed it out, and when you put your order through, because it auto-replenishes, it's going to give you that first spot in the next series. So that's where now more than ever it's going to be something to really keep in mind here.
15 and wheel from the Swain train. Thank you, Michael. Box 15. No 15 on the ticker, Michael. No 15 for the vault.
We also have, it looks like 3 vault keys still remaining as well in this series.
Sorry, 19. Gotcha. Yes. 19 and the wheel coming up. Thank you. You're good, Michael. You're good, brother. We got a lot of numbers on that ticker right now, so I understand if it's everything looks
19
bunched up. Yes, let me get this wheel out of 30. You're all good, Michael.
30.
All righty. All righty, box 12 in the vault, which we don't have, but it looks like we have 11 and 13.
Correct. Picker wheel.
So the picker wheel we go to 11 and 13. Let me get this ready for you guys. All righty. Yeah, now that we know it's not that, we put it yes.
Yep.
Because
I was waiting to stand up again before, yeah.
box 11.
Coolio.
All righty. So boxes 19 and box 11 coming up. Thank you, sir. All righty. Michael, Sean, Jessica, and Michael, 8 times in the randomizer. Let me copy and paste, and I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can check that out as well and see what breaks this randomizer puts you. All righty, here we go. Ocho. Felt good.
Said, okay, all good, I know it. Used to just say full. Yeah, exactly. So it's so funny that you were commenting that, Alfredo, as I was like noticing. I was like, this is the 3rd time that I've seen an order come in, as soon as somebody else closed it, but that's going to be the biggest thing to note is that website faster than ever, guys. Breaks are going to come out faster than ever because on our side over here, we do not manually refill the series. The website takes care of it for us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. I've been getting snapped like a over here. I don't know what the hell's going on.
What's going on?
I keep getting like zapped, like by the electric shock.
You keep getting... Wow. There might actually be something in here going on.
I don't know. I keep like a carpet or whatever. I keep getting like zapped. All right. Here we go.
The technology is now attacking us.
Good luck to everybody in this break. Sean, you have the NFC North and the NFC South and the NFC East. Michael Swain, the NFC West and the AFC East. Michael Bresnecki, the AFC North, and Jessica, the AFC South and the AFC West. Here we go. This is our first box. Box 11. This was from the wheel. Oh, the wheel picked the good one. Picked the good one. This guy's on freaking fire at one spot in the break room. Michael Bresnecki, how about it? TJ Watt, authentic. Nice hit, Michael, in the AFC North.
There we go.
Congratulations. Very, very nice. TJ Watt. Expensive signature. And Michael just got it in the double.
Let's go.
For only 202. Nice. The future Hall of Famer. Very nice. TJ Watt. I got to keep him on the table with Myles Garrett.
TJ what?
TJ what? Trent Jordan Watt.
Absolutely beautiful. TJ certainly had something to brag about at Thanksgiving this year. He's like, big bro. If you check the all-time sacks leader scoreboard in the NFL this year, look who's in front of you now, big dog. And again, look, TJ Watt last night was absolutely spectacular, as he always is. Did everything he could to keep Pittsburgh in that game last night. And, you know, he's the guy. And look, I'm not starting up anything here. I'm creating mere speculation. So Steelers fans, my Foog Downers of the world, please close your ears on this. But maybe, just maybe, we'll see what the new regime looks like in Pittsburgh. But TJ's getting up in years. He's getting close to 30. Might have to find a better situation to get himself into.
Oh, yeah. How about Green Bay? We'll give you a third-round pick.
Arizona?
I would give him a first, but we don't have any, so
his big bro loved his time in Arizona, according to him, so why not?
There you go. Yeah, trade the third overall pick.
We actually, you know, ironically, the only thing that was good about the Cardinals defense was the line this year.
Who was it? The kid from Ole Miss. Walter Nolan?
Walter Nolan, who played basically the back end of the season, was hurt the first half. Really good run stopper. And then, ironically, a 38-year-old Calais Campbell.
Oh, he's always solid.
Josh Sweat.
Always solid.
So, I mean, yeah, they're actually not a bad front.
Yeah, Josh Sweat was the big free agent signing.
He was actually pretty good.
Yeah. All right. See what we have in our second box of our dub. Oh, someone's going to win some money back. Vault key time. All righty. This actually feels like an authentic with a vault key. Which is full-size authentic and some money back. Oh, yeah. Speaking of rookies, how about Jahad Campbell in the NFC East? Going to go to Sean McGuire. Congratulations.
There you go, Sean.
I'm as desperate as it can get, Brian. I'm as desperate as it can get right now, my man. Very nice. The Alabama rookie on the Eagles.
Dom the Desperate Pellegrini.
That was my nickname. Back at Cert.
Was.
Very, very nice. All right, we're going to have a vault key coming up.
I don't think, I'm probably wrong on this, but I can't remember the last time I've seen a vault key go with an authentic.
You know, I've seen them, when I first started, never, and now I'm seeing them more and more in the past couple of weeks.
Pushing the shopping cart.
Where's my key? Alrighty, there we go.
Lost me key, mom.
I have three options. So the first one, not it.
Nah.
Fourth one. Here we go. $50 store credit. I don't know if you can see that. Look at this.
50 smackaroos. Very nice, Sean. Any relation to Lizzie at all?
That show debuted for the first time yesterday.
Oh, no shot? Shot? Yeah. Shot fired. Very nice. Awesome job there, Mr. McGuire.
There you go, Sean. Very, very nice. Jahad Campbell and $50 store credit being sent your way. A full-size authentic and some money back. I think it's pretty damn nice right there. How about it?
Yeah.
So write this one out
me.
for Mr. McGuire. I guess I could put these bags over there.
Telling me. Very, very nice. Got another first-time order coming in. Josh Winka.
What up, Josh?
What's going on, Josh? Getting his first spot here at UA in the Jackpot Double, which has been very popular, which, by the way, keep in mind, guys, that was the Chase Wheel Spin, correct, Al?
Yes, sir.
So we already had the Jackpot Single, a Jackpot Double, and a Jackpot Quad. So you guys have dipped your pots into every single jackpot we've had. So gonna load that up pretty soon, actually. Get that ready in the Chase Wheel Spin.
I'll write this out.
Write this out.
Alrighty. Nice hit, Sean.
So as we wait, I do just want to ask you, Dom, quick little thing here, because it's the first time I'm seeing you, since I only get to see my man Dom most of the time on Tuesdays. What was your favorite game of Wild Card Weekend? I'm not poking the bear. Oh God, I'm so sorry. I'm really not trying to do this on purpose. Just honestly, what was your favorite game to watch, excluding your own team?
They were all pretty good. Besides the Patriots-Chargers, not really a great game, but
yeah,
they were all pretty good. I guess the Rams and the Panthers, because that's when I had hope. I lost hope after Saturday, so probably that game.
It's when football became your least favorite thing in the world.
Jags-Bills was a good game.
Yeah.
49ers-Eagles, a great game. I mean, we kind of got spoiled. We were 5 for 6 for great games on this weekend. So
I was probably going to say San Fran and Philly was my favorite. I think a lot of people would say Jacksonville, Buffalo.
Great game.
Was really awesome. Rob, you're poking the bear. Yeah. Well, technically the bear poked Dom and picked up Dom and throttled Dom and then rolled him down a hill and then stomped on him and then, yeah, that's... I'm just here. I'm just a guy clicking on my computer over here, Brian. But Aaron Custer getting a spot in that jersey, making it 1 to go.
I see we're 1 spot to go in the jerseys. There we go.
So that's going to close out. And again, like I just mentioned to my guy Alfredo, if you guys see that jersey, again, $29, least expensive break to get into. Get in there and close it right away.
Yeah.
Again, it's going to be really, really close because even after this jersey break is done, we've only had, I believe, 1 jersey so far.
Yes.
We still have 19 more boxes after this break. So it's going to auto-replenish on the website. I'm going to mention it tonight with Common as well because it's our primetime show. We usually get a little cray-cray up here in the break room on a Tuesday night. So just want to leave that out there for everybody.
So grab that spot.
Don't hesitate.
In that jersey break. You don't want that next order until you're in a live break 14 when there's 1 spot to go in 13. So grab it. 1 to go in the break. $29 a spot. Headliners: Bo Nix, Darrell Revis, Jason Taylor, O.J. Simpson, Will Anderson Jr., and the secondary headliner, Mr. Yards per carry himself, Jamal Charles. Still out there in the jerseys. Only $29 a spot into that great break. We are now down to the final. Let's see if I can count here, Rob. 12 boxes. 12 boxes in the vault. Yeah, we have it right here. I don't even need to count anymore. Just look at the website. I'm still getting used to this website myself. 12 boxes, 6 headliners. Randy Moss, Marshall Faulk, Emmitt Smith, Jahmyr Gibbs, Edgerrin James, and Sauce Gardner still out there in the vault. 12 boxes, 6 headliners, and 2 speed flexes. And those speed flexes belong to the same division. I'm running to a double or quad right now. See if I can take home 2 speed flexes with 1 spot.
There you go, Hatchie. So just so you guys know, Hatchie ended up closing out that jersey. That's going to be for single break number 13, Dom. So if you guys have that in your cart, if you buy a jersey spot right now, that'll be for the first one for big play number 14.
Thank you, Rob.
Gotcha.
We'll get that jersey coming up for you guys.
I want to give back to you, the people.
The people.
The people. they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Man, that poor guy. It's like, what the? Is that what?
Yeah.
Huh? No one told me this. He's like, well, no one told me about this before when we were going over the plan.
It's one of the most insane. You know one of my favorite scenes in any movie is, and this was in that was The Dark Knight Rises, correct? But
yeah,
in The Dark Knight when Heath Ledger or Joker's in the hospital, he visits Harvey Dent. And he's got the mask
and
on.
No one knows it's him.
And he doesn't know it's him. He has to take off this tiny little mask. And he's like, oh.
He's like, hi. He's like, it's like, I weren't fooling nobody with that.
Yeah, come on, dude. I see that all the time and it kills me.
Wheel it. Thank you, Hatchie. Appreciate you. Yeah, he's got the...
So you're telling me a guy with greasy hair, a white painted face.
I mean, the Joker face paint that's not a dead giveaway?
Yeah.
I mean...
Some would think that it is.
Yeah. What a movie. We'll wheel it. Box number 10, which we don't have, so back to the picker wheel we go. This picker wheel's getting a lot of time today. Yeah, with the hospital scene where it wasn't going off, and he's like, well, what the heck? And then it goes off, and he's like, that is right. What a great movie and a great scene.
One of the more, I was going to say one of the more iconic scenes from that movie. Which, by the way, I saw that Batman 2 has their official release date.
Yeah. And Bucky Barnes is Two-Face.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Did you see, what did you think of Patton? I know that you're a big Batman guy, so what did you think of Pattinson's?
I love that movie.
I do too.
I really love that movie.
Yeah.
What did we land on? Box 10. Yeah, we didn't have 10. Picker wheel 9 and 11. We go for our jerseys.
I thought cinematography-wise, it really captured Gotham about as well as I've seen any Batman movie capture Gotham.
Yeah, when he's chilling on like the high rises, you see like a nice shot of Gotham in the sunset.
It was just, the whole movie was just so dark. Now, I don't know if that's because I had like sunglasses on or I was in a really bad theater, but...
Sunglasses in a movie theater?
Or maybe the theater was just poorly lit and the projector wasn't
What the hell were you
working
doing
as well
for that
as it
movie,
should.
huh? What were you doing? Were you in the parking lot doing something?
Jack Nicholson, The Departed.
Okay, no comment.
I didn't say I just mentioned an actor in a movie. That's all.
You could just do the
That's
Joe.
That's all that has to be said.
Just do the Joe Mazzulla from last night. Illegal screen. Illegal screen.
Yeah, I saw that. Dude, Joe Mazzulla's a nut.
Alrighty. Jerseys. Alrighty. Take these names to the randomizer. That's what I'm doing now. If someone asks me a question I don't want to answer, illegal screen. And if you don't know what we're talking about, Joe Mazzulla last night after the Celtics-Pacers game. Questionable non-call, I guess. All right. 8 times. In the randomizer. Introduce a little anarchy. I could quote The Dark Knight all day. I'm sure we could just do a 3-hour show just doing our favorite quotes of The Dark Knight. All righty. Here we go.
I know we
Box
could.
9. If you're good at something, never do it for free. Joker. All right. Wrong names?
In this, hold on, let me. Oh yeah, they must be from the one before. That's
Okay.
okay, that's entirely on me.
Okay.
Yep, but that'll still be
Yeah,
valid
it's a
for
whole
us.
new list, so we'll randomize again.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. That was from the.
Yeah,
the
it's a
Jersey
whole
one.
new list. We're all good.
Jersey one prior. Sorry about that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Guys.
it's a complete list. We're definitely good. No worries about that.
Yeah, that was from Big Jersey.
That happens.
Wells.
You're good. All righty.
That's what happens when I start talking about the Dark Knight.
Kurt, Zach, Nathan, Mike, 40, Aaron, and Hatchie. Here we go. Good luck to everybody in this break. And yeah.
I created the wreckage, brother. Brad pulled me out.
It's like the shadows betray you because they belong to me.
You were merely born in the dark.
I was more than it. I didn't see light until I was a grown man, and that time I was blinded by it. All right, sorry.
Dude, Tom Hardy is amazing.
Box 9, jerseys. Mike, you have the NFC North. Hatchie, you have the NFC South. Nathan, your first break with us here in the UA Live break room. Good luck. You have
luck,
the
brother.
NFC East and the AFC South. Zach, the NFC West. Kurt, the AFC North. 40, I love the name, 40 Glenn, AFC East. And Aaron, the AFC West.
40 hands?
I don't know what you're talking about. Box number 9.
Glenn 40 hands? Which, by the way, speaking of great movies, Edward Scissorhands.
Yes.
Another phenomenal movie. And me and Jazzy J were talking about our favorite Johnny Depp movies yesterday randomly for whatever reason.
Edward Scissorhands, he protected Winona Ryder in that movie. Here's a guy who knows a little something about protecting a quarterback. It's Walter Jones.
Nice.
How
There you
can
go.
I factor that in there?
There you go.
Walter Jones on the Seahawks jersey. That's going to be Zach Lopez. Oh, the throwback Seahawks jersey, too. Very nice. The Hall of Fame offensive lineman. You got the Hall of Fame inscription. Walter J. Beckett Cert. Very, very nice. We were just talking about this jersey when we were talking about the Bucks and the Seahawks game earlier in the season. That felt like yesterday, too, man. The season went by fast. That was like week 4 or 5.
Yeah, it was pretty early on in the season. But I like that teams embrace their history. They bring back, it's not just for the new age fan. It's for those that are obviously tuning in for multiple generations of Seahawks, Buccaneers football, whatever it might be. So gives a nice throwback feel to it. And hey, the Seahawks now, unfortunately, ever since that game, Their season went one direction. Tampa Bay's went a completely other direction. And let's see what Seattle has in store for their division rivals.
That's right.
In San Fran.
Question for you, Rob. Question for the chat. If you could bring back one classic uniform, wear it all season. Not just the one game, you wear the throwback. All season, make it the primary uniform. And you can't go back to the standard now. Who you picking? I have two options.
I wouldn't. That's a really good one. I might go to New England territory.
Ooh.
I like the
really?
I like the old school Pat the Patriot. What they would have, and I got to go back and think of what decade that was. But oh my God,
80s, early 90s,
like 80s, 90s. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was a big fan of those.
Then they got the flying Elvis, and they had it on the sleeves in the 90s. Yep.
I'll have to think of my NFC team. But what did you have in mind?
So I'm thinking two Florida teams, Jags and the Dolphins.
You know, I mean, they're always up there. Oh, of course. Oh, I can't forget. Even though I said I'm going NFC, AFC, Chargers, Powder Blue Chargers.
But they wear the powder blues now, right? I mean, that's like their primary
I wouldn't say
jersey, I would say.
It's a different shade. I mean, plus with San Diego too, their logo was different. Just the vibes of that team, man, were so different.
I was watching the Jags Bills, and I didn't pick the Seahawks or Bucks because I actually like their standard uniforms now. The Seahawks standard helmet now is so underrated, just clean, and the Bucks had pewter. I brought this up in the earlier show. Why the Bucks picked pewter? You know why? Because no one else had pewter. They're like, oh, we can make this our color, make this our identity. That's why the Bucks picked pewter, which now when you think of pewter, you think of the Tampa Bay Bucks, so it makes sense.
Absolutely.
Smart by the Glazer family on that. I thought the Bucks documentary I've been watching is 5 parts. It's 10 parts. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
What is that on?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I got to the part
I have to check that out.
where Derek Brooks, Warren Sapp, John Lynch, Rondé Barber still in town. It's like right when they're Tony Dungy and Monty Kiffin join the Bucks and they start, winning some football games. So there we go, Zach Lopez. Nice hit, Zach. 4:47 here in the break room. What do you guys want to do next? Let's see what we're close on. Double box in the jackpot, 4 spots to go. 4 to go in the goal line rep. We've been sitting at 4 in that rep for a while. Definitely want to get that a little closer or close it out. But that jackpot double, 4 spots go. I'm guessing that will be our next break coming up here in the break room. You guys see it on the graphic or on the website? 5 headliners with 12 boxes available.
I'll get that chase wheel spin up and ready for you because you guys have been demolishing the jackpot series.
Mm-hmm.
And I already got it up. Wow, I'm outdoing myself today. I already had it up. I was like, wait, did I? I don't know how often this happens to you over the course of the day, but this happens like to me once an hour on the hour where it's like, oh, did I do this? Did I not do this? And I was like, yeah.
All the time.
I was like, oh yeah, I did do this. Wow, look at me go.
Is this really fast? Just want to make sure. Terrell Davis. That's when we pulled in the jackpot, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, if you can, really fast when you have time, if you can assign the winner for that so we can
Oh yeah, for
get
sure.
that off
for
the
sure.
site. Thank you. But the 2 speed flexes still out there. Emmitt Smith on this beautiful custom flex, the all-time leading rusher, one of the greatest running backs of all time. He becomes so underrated. You're like, Emmitt Smith, how is he underrated? Because you talk about Walter Payton, Jim Brown, Barry Sanders. Obviously, those guys deserve to be talked about as the greatest running backs. Emmitt, it was like, well, yeah, he played longer. Yeah, that's credit to Emmitt Smith for running back, one of the toughest positions in all of sports. You're getting hit every single play. For Emmitt Smith to play in his mid-30s and still to be productive in his mid-30s. You look at that second season with Arizona, and everyone's like, oh, he was washed up. You look at the all-purpose yards Emmitt Smith had that year.
Yeah.
Maybe washed up compared to Emmitt Smith's prime, but is still a damn great player. One of the greatest players in NFL history. Emmitt freaking Smith. And another GOAT, possibly the tight end GOAT, Rob Gronkowski on this beautiful Tampa Bay Buccaneers speed flex that you can win for a fraction of the cost. Get in that double. Give yourself 2 chances of seeing that Gronk in this break. Nevertheless, if you get in that double, you win a Gronk speed flex for $202. That is highway robbery. A speed flex alone, no signature, no custom design, $650, $700. Well, you get a sweet custom speed flex signed by one of the greatest players in NFL history for a fraction of the cost. But you can't win if you don't play. I know we got a few people ready to play. So who's going to grab those spots?
Ooh, look at that. I was just seeing this pop up on here. Our new boy, Mooney, plus 380 to win Rookie of the Year.
I was about to say, what are the White Sox, plus 380 for the White Sox to do what?
He's second. He's number 2 in preseason. Trey Savage from the Toronto Blue Jays, who was just, I mean, how much more could you ask for a rookie in a postseason run to do what he did?
So that jackpot is 4 spots to go. Is 450 here in the break room. I'll give you guys about 5 minutes, and we'll see where we're at for that Chase wheel spin. So if you want to get in your name in the Chase wheel spin, if you're not already entered for the Chase wheel spin, well, the break that you got into, you have to make sure it closes out to get in the Chase wheel spin. So if you just bought a spot in the jackpot right now, and it's your first spot in this series all show, you technically won't be in the Chase wheel spin unless we close this out in the next 5 minutes, which is very, 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 very doable. This might close out in the very next 5 seconds. But that's the jackpot series right now. That is our closest break. The rep's now 3 to go. It's been sitting at 4 for a while, but now we got a spot to make it to 3. $54 a spot. Headliner still available. The beautiful Amp, Alvin Kamara, Aiden Hutchinson, Donovan McNabb, Troy Aikman in the breaker. But Troy Aikman full-size helmet for only $54. Pretty damn good if you ask me. Antonio Gates rep, the beautiful Earl Thomas Rivalry Seahawks lid, Bijan Robinson, and the pair of Colts, Sauce Gardner and Eric Dickerson. Secondary headliners, Michael Vick and Kyron Williams, still out there in the reps. 3 spots to go in this break. Now, I'll be a lot more patient with the jackpot because this is Chase Wheelspin, and I want to give you guys some chances to win some money back. The rep series, if that is not closed out by the time, 5 o'clock, then that could be a pre-fill for you guys. But we'll see where we're at in a couple minutes. If not, we'll do the Chase Wheel Spin at 4:55 if that's not closed out. And then we'll see where we're at after the Chase Wheel Spin if we can knock out one more break or 2. But if you're not already in the Chase Wheel Spin and you bought a spot in the jackpot double, you want this to close out before you that Chase Wheel Spin. So you have a chance to win some money back, right?
Absolutely.
Anytime you have a chance to win money back, I don't care if it's $1, $100, I'll take that. I'll take the dollar back if I could get it.
Not everybody is so lucky. Not everybody has a receipt in life like you can get here at UA. So just having an opportunity to get that back, guys, one of the many, many things here at Ultimate Autographs that we try to offer you guys. Anything from Chase Wheel Spins, or even, for example, in the exact same series, in the jackpot, if you end up getting a replica, not only do you get one of those 3 remaining entries left for that Patrick Mahomes Speed Flex, you also get $50 in UA automatically. No chances, no ifs, ands, or buts if you end up getting that replica as a part of the hidden gem in that series. So a lot of different ways that you guys can get some UA credit back. See nearly 30 people still tuning in with us. Really excited to get into things tonight with my man, Common Enchev, as he's making his way here towards the studio.
How about this? I just saw this right now. When Mike Tomlin was hired to be the head coach for the Steelers in 2007.
Is that the Schefter tweet?
The first iPhone.
Yep.
5 months later.
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
Yeah, and the picture of him too.
Yeah,
The picture of him too is crazy. Yeah.
So young.
How young he is.
And Mike Tomlin, great coach. He'll be hired if he wants to in a second.
Without a doubt. I mean, him, Harbaugh. The 2 longest tenured coaches by a pretty wide margin. Now Andy Reid is by far in a class. I think he's at 13 seasons now with Kansas City.
Wow.
Which is crazy to think about.
Is he at more Kansas City than he's got to be more Kansas City than he's with Philly at this point?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that's crazy to think about.
I think so. Which, by the way, speaking of Philly, somebody had to be a scapegoat for how Philadelphia looked this season, and Kevin Patullo. One and done as their OC, out as their offensive coordinators. So
granted, I'm not plugged in with the Eagles, as much. I'm a Packer fan, not an Eagle fan. And I get it. The team is very talented. The Sirianni, why does everyone want him fired?
Well, here's the thing. Like the Sirianni, I think it's, and again, this is mere speculation, but because again, we're not tapped in. We don't understand what the relationships are like inside of the locker room. But you look at him and AJ Brown as an example. I'm not even just talking about the sideline situation that happened. There's been multiple situations, and you know what happened when they ended up What was the last game that they won? I'm sure you saw the video where they're like walking into the tunnel after the game, and Sirianni's like,
was it against the Bills?
I think it might
Where
have been
AJ
against
Brown
the
was
Bills.
kind of like, come on. He was kind of like,
And Sirianni was talking all this, you know,
yeah,
what, and he's just,
walking back to.
I mean, that's a real thing right there. And with AJ Brown, did you hear him doing any of the stuff when he was in Tennessee?
No, I love AJ Brown. I think he's an amazing player.
Yeah, I do. I mean, outside of the monumental drop that he had
Oh, yeah, it happens.
in that game. But again, AJ Brown is about as good and as consistent as they come. It's a rare blip on his radar because he is a big-time performer. But you never saw any of this stuff going down in Tennessee. But again, you're going to have to back the guy that's coming off. He's not going to be a back-to-back Super Bowl winning head coach, but he's a Super Bowl winning head coach, and you got to give him a little bit more grievance for that.
All right, I'm seeing that jackpot series still open right now, not closed out. I believe we are at 3 spots to go, so we will do that chase wheel spin. But we can't close out that jackpot double before we close out. You guys don't have to wait an hour for your break to happen. So let's put all these names here in the randomizer.
3 spots to go there. Shout out to Sammy Nelson.
Thank you.
Bringing that down to 3.
Always a good decision.
Let's see here. We might actually have a late push here. Yep.
Is it closed? I'll hold off.
Daniel just got a spot in there, and I saw another order coming in.
If it's
so
closed, I'll hold off.
I'll add those. I'll double those names if this does close out. Obviously.
Let's see. I still see Daniel getting a spot.
Unless maybe Daniel was that order that came in. It might be the case.
Yeah.
So that's 2. Yep. So now we're now down to 2 spots.
How about this? I'm a nice guy. I'll give you guys 2 minutes. 2 minutes to get in the chase wheel spin. Why
2
not,
minutes,
right?
2 spots.
2 spots to go to close out that double.
Sounds
you guys
fair.
want to win some awesome items, and it doesn't help to win some money back. I'll give you guys until 4:58. 4:58, and then we can add you to the chase wheel spin. If it's not closed out at 4:58, we will do it as it is right now. But hey, 2 spots to go in that break. We could close that out. Daniel says, I'll put my name in. There you go. And again, in the chase wheel spin, you have to have that break close out. So if you have a spot in that jackpot right now, and this is your first order in the jackpot series throughout the show, technically you are not in that chase wheel spin because the break has to close out. So as of right now, if you're in that double number 5, you might want to think about closing out.
Daniel did indeed put his name in. Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Daniel.
We'll see if Daniel puts his name in the chase wheel spin.
Extending things
question.
for let's take a look here. Yeah, he actually is because he had 1 spot in the single. From
Perfect.
before.
There you go.
So all you need is 1. All you need is 1.
Oh, yeah, he's at the top. I see him right here. I see you, Daniel. You're actually the top name. You started the party in this chase wheel spin. Thank you very much. So 2 to go in that double. Possibly the Gronk break next. The Emmitt Smith break. We'll see. Rondé Barber and Isaac Bruce. I know that Isaac Bruce is a secondary headliner, but we don't see Isaac Bruce too often here in the break room, so I definitely want to see that Isaac Bruce, whatever it's on. We know it's going to be a Rams hit, but we'll see what kind of helmet it's on with design. That's an awesome hit. Secondary headliner. I mean, Isaac Bruce can make a case for a photo headliner.
Yeah.
It's a Hall of Fame wide receiver.
No doubt.
All righty, Rob. It's 4:58. I gave him a couple extra minutes.
You did indeed. I can verify.
All right, so we will go to the chase wheel spin as is right now. We could definitely close out that double before we sign off. I don't want to make it too easy for you guys at 6 o'clock, have a pre-fill to start. You guys are already good at your job. You guys can sell breaks yourself. You don't need a pre-fill. Let's close that out, that jackpot double. All right, chase wheel spin time, 8 times in the randomizer. If you're the top name after 8 times in the randomizer, we take it to the wheel out of 100, and wherever that wheel lands on, UA Store credit gets sent to your account. So this is a top spot draw, top name after 8. We'll take you to the wheel out of 100.
Good luck.
See a lot of Michael Swain. Come and ride the Swain and ride it. I watch too much Always Sunny in Philadelphia. They had a great comp for Ben Johnson. They said Ben Johnson reminds you of Dennis from Always Sunny. And I was like, yeah, that's a great comp.
I saw that. Yeah. I'm hearing some people calling him Benny 2 times.
And it's going to be Come and Ride the Swain. Ride it. Michael Swain, you are the top name after 8 clicks in the randomizer. You guys see it right there.
Let's go, Big Mike.
So, Michael, Going to take you to, not Electric Avenue, but the wheel out of 100.
Look at you.
We automatically spin this at 1. Michael, if you have a lucky number, favorite number, 16, you got it. Michael's like, I know the drill.
It was the one that came out of the wreckage.
All righty. It's not Michael Bain. It's Michael Swain.
Oh.
Ugh. Not the best. 14. That thing means Michael's due, though. That means Michael due for a big night in the break room after that not so great wheel spin. But Michael's due for a big night here in the break room.
I'll be expecting my man's back in the break room at 6 o'clock. Me and my guy, Kamenev, making his way here, as I mentioned before. So, yeah, we are still in great standing, guys. Here in the UA Live break room, getting ourselves ready to go into the 6 o'clock hour. I expect that goal line single, number 4, and the jackpot double, number 5, to be pre-fills to go into the 6 o'clock hour. But, Dominator,
we got
I'm just glad that you're here, man. Just glad that you're here after your frightening weekend experience.
Yeah, the Blackhawks lost. You guys, it was devastating for me.
You take everyone to heart.
you damn right. All right, we actually have a, yeah, we got a pretty good list we can do right here. I don't know what, I can, usually I can maybe assume what you're going to pick for your top hit. But right now, I don't know. What's your list? Give me your, from the last to first for your breakdown for these helmets on the table right now.
Bottom up.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. So
Is that Trey Songz?
I'll go with number 5, bottoms up. Heck yeah, man. Yes. I'm going to go with my boy just because there is 0 wattage going on in the Electric City for their playoff hopes anymore. Going to put TJ Watt at number 5. Sorry. Got all the love in the world for my boy TJ, but the joke was there. Had to take it. Number 4. Ooh, this is where it kind of gets tough. Number 4, I'm going to have to go Terrell Davis at number 4 for the Mile High Authentic here.
I'm my 5. Terrell Davis.
Okay.
My 4 is going to be the Myles Garrett. My 3, I love the Pittsburgh Standard.
My Myles Garrett was going to be number 3 for me. So our bottom 3, even though there's no such thing as a bottom 3 here when talking about these lids, are going to be that. And I think I know what our top 2 are going to be. I'm going to have Amon-Ra and the Slate Blue at number 1. And we got to go, or number, did I say number 1 or 2? Oh, I meant to say number 2 because my number 1 is currently in my hand, and that's the 2019 Hall of Famer, one of the greatest tight ends of all time. TG, Tony Gonzalez, and this would be a great show to have I am Tony Gonzalez in the chat. Haven't seen our guy here in a little while. I haven't seen UA Tony in a little bit. So
last time I seen Tony, our newcomer Frankie was thought it was the real Tony Gonzalez getting in the break room.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it was a lot of fun right there. Yeah, my hit of the show, I got to agree with you.
Did I tell you what okay, so I said this. I didn't tell you this directly, but I was like, when I first met Frankie, I love Frankie, man.
Frankie's classic.
The kid's a stud.
He reminds me of like an uncle, but he's 19, so like my 19-year-old uncle.
He actually reminds, there's a couple of people here on Seth are in agreement. I thought he was your little brother. I literally was like, dude, he can be your little brother.
Frankie's the one person I can take back to my old neighborhood in Bridgeport. A lot of Italians. I could take him there and he'll fit in just fine. Shout out Frankie if you're watching right now. Shout out everyone watching the show right now. 41 people watching. Looks like we're going to sign off and take a short break, but this man right here, Rob Hill, will be back at 6 p.m. Central Time with Kamenev for the Prime Time UA show. Always fun on the Prime Time shows here in the UA Live Break Room. That is 6 p.m. Central Time. I believe Hayden is going to be here as well,
yes,
shadowing Kamen in the host or maybe shadowing you on the producer side. But it's going to have a nice little 3-man booth for you here in the break room. Kamen, Rob, and Hayden. What's your favorite 3-man booth? Is it the Jaworski, Tony Kornheiser Monday Night Football booth from almost 20 years ago? It's the most random booth I can think of.
That's a good one. Yeah. As honestly, for me, I'm way more biased to the broadcasting for the baseball spectrum side of it. So, but not too many 3-man. You know what? Only 3-man booth I can think of. Shout out to my guy Adam Amin. Does an amazing job.
Awesome.
You guys hear him on Fox Sports all the time, but he's the Chicago Bulls play-by-play guy with Stacey King, one of the best in the business. AJ Przinsky, hate him or love him, in the booth or on the field. I have my White Sox bias there. And how about Wayno? Uncle Wainwright and Adam Wainwright, who's done, I think, a pretty good job, so that'll probably be my favorite.
To quote the great Ozzie Guillen about AJ Przinsky, you play against him, you hate him. You play with him, you hate him a little less. There you go. We're going to sign off. Rob Hill will be back here at 6 p.m. Central Time with Combinentia for the primetime show. Grab those spots in the Jackpot Series. Grab your spots in the Rep Series. We're close on a pre-fill for that as well. Guys, thank you for an amazing show here in the break room. I'll be back tomorrow night at 6 p.m. with Steve and Ryan. I'll see you guys then. Make sure you're here at 6 p.m.